Welcome back to another episode of the Chad Smith Podcast. My name is Chad Smith. Today is Tuesday, December 21st, 2021, and I'm joined this morning by my loyal co-hosts, all the way from California, Mr. Sonny Conway and Mrs.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
And Mrs. Cassie Oracles and Beyond.
Hey,
got
Kat, good morning.
Couple of co-hosts today. How's it going, Cassie?
I'm in bed.
Got both of you guys up early this morning. Cassie, I can't.
What?
For some reason, I thought you were on the East Coast. I don't know why I thought that.
Oh, West Coast, baby. Woo!
She's telling me last night, I'll see you at 5 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I'm getting you up early too? Oops. My bad.
Yep.
Who do we have in the chat room? First in the chat was me. Black Dragon was the first, I believe. Black Dragon, and then we have oh no, you know what? The first person was Bigfoot Anon and Paradox Fossils. And then we had Black Dragon. Good morning. Eddie Haskell. Good morning, Eddie. Who else we have? Lynn. Good morning, Lynn. Who else? We've got
Terry Brown.
Terry Brown came in. Good to see you. Ann Palmer. Good to see you. Who else do we got? Melissa. What's up, Melissa? Rolled out of bed, huh? Good to see you.
Hi, Melissa.
Who else? I saw my mom was in here.
Hi, Mom. Sorry.
Jake Smith is in here. My cousin Jake.
Oh, cousin Jake.
My mom.
How's it going, Jake?
She's got her coffee
Morning,
going.
buddy.
Jake Smith. Both on midnight shift. We got 2 more days to go this week, and then we're done for the weekend. Done for Christmas break. Oh, and we got Michigan UFO Sightings and Paranormal Encounters podcast in the house. Excellent. Everybody's making their way in. Let's see here.
Mom brought the coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, I went shopping yesterday and I got all kinds of different types of coffee. Well, not all kinds, but I got 3 different brands. Got some Death Wish coffee. That is strong. That's what I had last night on the way to work.
It's oh yeah.
That stuff will wake you up.
No coffee. I'm going soda.
This morning.
I had Dr. Pepper this morning.
Hi, Sarah.
What'd you have this morning?
I had Dr. Pepper is what I'm drinking this morning.
Oh, man. No coffee?
Nope.
No.
Wayne, did you just roll out of bed? Yeah, it's a struggle, but it's a struggle. I just keep telling myself, a couple more days. Jake says, you the man, Sonny.
He sure is. I thought he wasn't going to be here.
Since you and Jake been working all that overtime, I haven't gotten any more tired. Just the same for me.
You haven't gotten any more tired.
No.
Actually,
nothing for me.
Jake's been hogging all the overtime, man. I haven't gotten any overtime.
Get it, Jake. Make that money.
Get it, Jake. Give me a good Christmas present, buddy.
Did you guys read the private chat?
I'm joking. In the private chat, Chad needs rehab. I had ice cream and peanut butter. Ooh. Melissa. Big Willie, what's up, boys? And Cassie. I'm driving to my first job right now listening to you guys. Coffee up. Very good, very good. I hope we're better than your old morning show that you listen to. We're not covering a whole lot, though. We're not covering too many pressing news topics or anything yet this morning. But it was good to see you, Big Willie. Good to see you. Big Willie says it's Titty Tequila Taco Tuesday. Oh, my God. Jake says, I keep thinking of Sonny and all that railroad pay. Oh, yeah. Raking it in, man.
Jake, check this out, man. I used to bring home in between $5,000 and $6,000 every 2 weeks That was my bring home pay.
Oh
And
my
that
God.
was shit, that was 20 years ago. And now my nephew has the same job I used to have. He's a welder for the railroad. That's his title, I guess, one of his titles. And for that, when he's doing that job, being a welder at the railroad, his average pay now is in between $8,000 and $9,000 every 2 weeks is what he brings home.
Oh my
Brings home-
God.
It's like another $3,000 to $4,000 more than what I made every 2 weeks. Making 10 grand every 2 weeks.
Oh my
That's
goodness
insane, man.
gracious.
Yep.
Is
That's
he
where you make the big bucks, guys. But it's dangerous.
is he
It's
good at
dangerous.
saving money, or is he good at blowing it right when he gets it?
I don't know. It don't take me long.
Yeah, I'm a mix of both. I can save if I really want to, but most of the time it's just getting spent like water.
I'm a shopper.
Yeah, I am too. I get online and it's all over.
Hmm.
I buy knives and flashlights and all kinds of stuff. I like gear, camping gear.
I like decks.
Yeah.
You got something showing up today, Chad. I just got the notification. You got something coming from Amazon today.
Oh, that's so awesome.
What?
Yep.
You guys.
Amazon.
You guys. Never should have gave you my address.
I know.
You know you love it.
I noticed it was
I
inside
do.
my Amazon account now. It's just saved in there.
Like me waiting for my decks to arrive.
You know, when I find something cool, I'm sending you one too.
That's
Oh
awesome.
yeah. I gotta see what else you got. I just gotta see what you got, and then I'll know what I'm getting. Chad, you should send me that cute kitty video. What cute kitty video? Oh, Ma. You should send Ma that cute kitty video. The one that you posted?
Me? No.
Huh? Melissa told me that I should send her send my mom a cute kitty video that she put up. Wayne says, does he want to adopt an older son? I'm available. I think he's talking about your nephew. Making that railroad money.
Making
Yeah.
that money.
They pay you good too when you get hurt like I did. Well, they pay you all at once, but then it don't take me a long time to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, me neither.
They gave me $153,000 and I spent it all in 3 months. Partied hard, man.
3 months.
3 months.
That's
Bought
how
a new
you
truck,
party.
went to Vegas.
Hard.
Won a lot of money in Vegas, though. I didn't lose money there.
Oh yeah, we heard that story. That
It was
cool.
just, it was a rough 3 months. Me and my wife went everywhere and did everything.
Yeah, I have this bad mentality when I get money where I'm like, the meteor could hit tomorrow. You know? I could get in a bad car accident and die tomorrow, so might as well just spend it today. And then tomorrow comes and I'm broke.
I went and
media-
took like $20,000 in cash out of the bank at one time. And that lady asked me, like, what is this for? I told her, buying a new truck and going to Vegas.
Going
She
to
thought it was
Vegas.
a joke. Man, ain't a joke.
You went and bought that truck and drove it to Vegas.
I went straight to Vegas the same day.
Heck yeah.
Oh man, I wonder how many people do that. Just cash out and go to Vegas. They're like, oh,
Man, party hard. You can't take it with you.
yeah.
And then, no jokes, guys. I really did. I went and bought a truck. I had about $6,000 left over. It was my wife's first Vegas trip. We went there with $6,000 and came home with a brand new truck, fully loaded with everything she could find to buy in Vegas. And then I still had maybe like $10,000 left over. Out of the 6 that I took, I had $10,000 left. I'd won that much money that time I went.
I would have came home with 0.
That's usually how I come home from Vegas. It was 0. So it was hard to explain to my wife. I was telling her, hey, this don't happen every time. She was like, Vegas is amazing. And I was like, no, it's not. We just got really lucky this time.
That's awesome.
Sonny, yeah, Wayne. Sonny was a welder for the railroad.
Yes, I was. Well, my rights at the railroad, guys, was I was a welder. I had my trackman's rights, welder's rights, truck driver rights, and assistant foreman rights. So I was all of those things, and I was also a crane operator. Had those rights too.
That's
Big
awesome.
money. That's why you got paid
That's
big
why
money.
I made the big money, because I had so many rights at the railroad.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Was that like a union? Was it? Well, obviously it was
Oh.
a union job, right? So could
For
you
sure.
take your
I'm still union, even though I'm not. I don't work there no more.
still pay into it?
Nope.
Oh, you don't even have to pay
I
into it?
don't have to. No, I'm just still. I
That's
still
cool.
get shit from
Wonder how that works with the UAW. I wonder if you still have to keep paying into it to be a member. But I know I'm paying into it right now. Once a month. It's like $60 a month, I think it is,
Jeez.
to pay into the union.
Yeah, the railroad's a different place to work at.
Can you move your job all over the country if there was a posting somewhere else? Could you just like get up and move, or like post to that other posting?
You mean for when I had to go work other place? No, dude, they just told you, hey, fucker, be in Kansas next week.
Oh,
And then, it wasn't like it's just they would give you an address. Like, say I was working right here in Fresno. They would just come up to me on like 2 or 3 days before I had to be there and tell me, hey, be in fucking Kansas next Monday at this address in that far away.
Huh.
And then any money you spend to get there, they give you right back. Plus, yeah, per diem, and it's pretty awesome. You make
That's
a lot
cool.
of money. They give you like
Yeah.
back then they used to give me $50, something like that, a day to eat while I was at work out of town. You spend maybe 10.
Yeah.
So I mean, they just give you extra money for everything.
Just pocket the rest.
Yep.
I love that.
Head straight to Vegas.
Yeah, that was fun. I never got to work in Vegas when I worked for the railroad. I always worked in Needles. This is right next to Laughlin. So I was in Laughlin a lot. It's like a baby Vegas. People say, well, it's like Vegas but smaller. It's not. It's got casinos. But there's nothing like Vegas, guys. Not Tahoe, not Laughlin. There's nothing like Vegas.
That's where all the money gets invested.
Hey, Black.
Fun,
Hey,
Chad.
Black Dragon.
It's so fun.
Black Dragon and Ann Palmer are having a little conversation in the chat room.
Hey, you guys pay attention, damn it.
Yeah, we're going over a lot of things here that you guys are going to need to take notes on. We're a
Black
quiz at the
Dragon.
end.
Yeah, I was going to say there's going to be a test at the end of this.
God, I hope not.
They got their own quiz.
I better start paying attention to my own
I
podcast.
can't wait till Carol rolls her ass out of bed and jumps on here and realizes how late she is.
Oh, yeah, everybody. For everybody that read the description and the title for the video, we are waiting on Carol right now to make her way over to the podcast studio.
This is so Carol, guys. This is so
She is-
Carol.
This is
She
so
is going
Carol.
to get a hard time when she shows up for work this morning.
Hard. Where does she live? She on
She'll
the
be
East
like,
Coast?
I'm there.
Is she over on the East Coast with me, or is she over by you guys?
She's in Iowa.
Chad,
She's in
Oh,
Iowa.
we made our first $5, Chad. I forgot to tell you.
Really?
Cassie.
Huh?
Cassie gave us our first 5 at PayPal.
Wow.
And then Melissa, yesterday, I was so weird, just out of the blue. I was actually activating the Cash App card. And when
Yeah.
I did, it said that there was money already in there. And I was just like, well, what the hell? I opened it up, and it was from Melissa. She gave us money just for being us.
Well, thanks, Melissa. Appreciate
So-
that. You're the best.
Thank you, Melissa. You're awesome. Hey,
Look, she says.
I'll sell you
Thank
my
you,
eggplant.
Melissa.
You keep donating to that Cash App, and I'll deliver the eggplant to you all over North Carolina.
Oh my god. Oh man. Yep.
That's what we like to hear.
Really appreciate that, Melissa. We'll remember that always. You were our first $5 donation in the Cash
Yeah,
App.
Yeah. You were first one on Cash App.
I was
You
your
guys are
first
making
person.
money.
Our first one on period on PayPal.
Wayne says, "You guys are making money. I'm working for the wrong podcast." Hey, there's plenty of room over here at the Chad Smith podcast.
Hell yeah, we're hiring now, Wayne. We got $12.
We can pay out now.
Chad gave us another $1, and then my wife gave us $1 too. So we're rolling in the dough, guys.
We can almost pay for our StreamYard for 1 month.
Almost. my wife is sponsoring us on that. She's paying for StreamYard. She started this
Oh,
today.
cool.
I love it.
Awesome.
Now you got a sugar mama too, Chad.
I really appreciate that.
So
We need
you'll
as
make
many
me
of those
a
as we can
for that
get.
money.
Play your cards right. Play your cards right.
Hey, if you guys would like to donate to the Chad Smith podcast or Paranormal Chop Shop, the link is in the description below in our, what's it called? The link tree?
Link tree. Did
There's a
you
link
drop
tree.
it already? Oh no.
I didn't drop
I
it, but
can-
it's...
I think I need to learn how to do that. I can.
It's
Oh, I
easy.
can't drop it.
Jeez,
in
Melissa's
chat
quick.
because I got no power in your StreamYard, which is some bullshit.
Oh, that is some that's some bullshit. I'm going to have to add your...
That's why Melissa's here. Because she's going to drop them.
Well, thanks, Melissa. I appreciate that.
I was just looking to see how to do it. I really don't know how to do it either, guys.
All I have to do is add your email
did.
address, and you'll have all my controls.
Yeah,
Just got
we
to
don't
do
do
that.
that right now. I figured it out.
It works pretty good, though, when we're live on Fridays. I can just doo-doo-doo, take over.
Yeah, it is a little better when I can. There's some things I notice, like when we're running it, it's you'll forget to full screen somebody, and I'm right there, or vice versa. I like it like that.
Yeah, and I didn't say thank you, but in my head, I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank you, Sonny.
I can see it because I'm the same way. As soon as you do it for me or something, I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot. Thank you.
Yeah, Fridays work pretty good.
Last night or that was the night before. Damn, I'm so sick. I can't remember.
Good morning, Aileen
The
girl.
night before, I think for Willie, Gemma, and John's show, I put in there. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe because we always forget to do it here, guys.
Always.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.
Please
today,
hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
guys. Yeah, as soon as I dropped it, you seen the same look in Willie's face. He was like, "Oh."
Yeah. It's always like, oh, good thinking, good thinking.
Is my internet bad?
No.
Oh, your internet is sus, she says. It's a little sus.
Mine is.
Mine.
She says, yeah, she says Cassie's is, but
Mhm.
Oh,
that's hard to tell, though. I haven't noticed it this morning. I think she just wants us to drink.
I think I'm gonna send Cass the brand newer 8000 I have in the box back there. The mic, this mic. But
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a brand new one.
He just wants to hear me.
Yeah,
He wants to hear
I
my
think it's gonna be
voice.
better, Cass. It's
I
gonna
do
be
too.
if you can hook it up through USB, it'll be way better. These microphones work good,
Yeah, they do.
especially if you get way up there like Chad.
Yeah, that sounds
Gives you
really
that
good.
big Willie voice.
Welcome back to UFO Garage. My name is Big Willie.
And I'll be taking a bite out of this mic today. So crumbs. It looks like an ice cream, so I'm gonna eat it like an ice cream.
Oh, man. Keep going, guys.
I talked to
Keep
Liv,
going.
and she says she's sending me her big old Yeti mic. She's got a red one that matches all the stuff in the back. So
Oh, sweet, dude. Yeti's, yeah, that's a good mic.
Yep.
Yeti makes good stuff.
I told her to bring it to me, and she says she's gonna send that one. She's got a box for us of books, alien stuff, and said she's not
Really?
sending that because it would cost $200
To ship it?
Yeah.
She's gonna bring that.
Yeah, on that same topic, dude, I had those tires shipped to my apartment, and they're the same price as if you were to just go buy them at like Walmart or something, and it was free shipping. How much money did they lose on shipping 4 55-pound tires over here for free? That just seems like... I can't even imagine how much that cost to ship that. And they just included it free shipping. Like, huh. How did you make any money with that? It's very strange. Lynn says, if I had money, I would donate and buy merch from all you guys' channels. Well, I really appreciate the thought, Lynn.
Aw.
We don't
Lynn,
have...
that's very sweet. But you don't have to do that.
Yep.
You guys, we're going to love all you guys just as much. It doesn't matter. If you donate or you buy merch or you don't, as long as you're here, that's all we care about is entertaining you guys, man.
Yep, that's really all
our
that matters.
pleasure.
That's why we're here.
Yeah,
That's
being
right.
here is the best. Supporting.
Yeah, just seeing you guys in the chat room lighting it up, that makes it all worth it.
But when it does happen, I shit you not, man. I was so sick yesterday, Chad. Felt like shit all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, just an hour before I messaged you and had mentioned it to you, I had seen Melissa's donation in there. Dude, I felt better. I just
Yeah. Good
I
vibes, man.
felt better. I was like, fucking something good happened today. It made like my whole day.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Who's the freaks in the chat this morning? Not me. Oh, yeah, Melissa. You're not even standing out this morning. What's up with that? We see where Melissa's mind is. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I need to get into the chat room and see what's going on in here. It sounds like there's a interesting conversation going on in the chat room this morning. Big Willie's cracking up. But yeah, when we get that merch store set up, we'll just have Big Willie buy everybody's merch for him, and
it's all right. We already got Ben's ID. We'll get one of his credit card numbers, and we'll be in business.
Yeah, we're not too far off. We got his ID already, so
that's right.
We're good on that.
Oh, Sarah got timed out.
Who got timed out?
Cosmic Watch.
She got timed out?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
She's in timeout?
Yeah.
Why would she say?
She messaged me. She says, "Why did I get timed out?"
Oh, one of the wrenches might have accidentally leaned on their mouse or their phone. I've done that before. I've put someone in a 300-second timeout on SOR just from watching TV and Dave's show at the same time, not looking, and my hand was on the phone. I looked down. I was like, "Oh, so sorry, whoever you are."
Oh, Terry got her. Okay.
Terry got her. Terry with the wrench.
Right. We make mistakes sometimes, guys.
Terry with the big wrench.
Oh, I'm not even. Yeah, I've definitely almost made a mistake before.
I've did it all.
Who's the one that got it? Who got timed out right now?
Cosmic Watch.
Cosmic Watch.
Oh. Well, I bet you've done something wrong before it didn't get caught. So think what you get. We're getting you back. Santa's always watching, he told us.
Santa's always watching. It might not have been here in the chat room. Yep. Might not have been here in the chat room this morning, but you did say something bad at some point, and you're just now getting it.
I'll be honest, we haven't had too many people in our chat that I've had to whack with a wrench. One person, because they dropped that link, and then I just told them on here, don't do that. Don't be putting that shit in here. And then I haven't seen it again, actually.
What was that one weird link?
You know, that link that screws up your computer.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's why I was like, hey, don't do that to our guys in here. It's all good people in our chat room that watch this show.
Yeah, I honestly think those are robots. I don't even think those are real people. So I think it's a fake account, and I just block the account usually.
Yeah, bots. Yeah.
Damn bots. Speaking of steaks, what's everyone's opinion on country fried steak? This old boy here is hungry this morning. Country fried steak.
Somebody say steak.
Somebody say steak. Now look what you did. Got me all hungry.
I'm hungry too.
That is a mistake. Did somebody say steak?
Talking about steak.
What is a country fried steak? Is that chicken or is it an actual steak? I don't know why I'm confused on that. Country fried steak is actual beef, right? Not chicken.
Country fried steak is a beat up piece of beef. They hit it with a tenderizing mallet. Then they bread it and fry it.
Did you look
And
that
it's usually served with biscuits and gravy, with gravy on top of it.
Ooh.
Country gravy, white stuff.
up?
So why am I thinking that it's like a piece of chicken?
Because it looks like fried chicken because it's breaded. It's beat down. It looks like a fried chicken breast because they actually beat it pretty thin with that mallet.
All right, that makes sense.
Just wait for Melissa's comments. They're coming.
Oh, I'm sure she's talking about beating your meat and everything else. I'm sure
Right?
she's just a typing.
Right.
She did say that steak
Real
is sus.
Eat meat on your forehead.
That's pretty
Tenderized.
sus, Melissa.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Sorry, I got to keep dipping out of the camera, guys. My nose is so plugged up. I have a sinus infection. They gave me K-Pack to take. You know what that is?
I've heard of a Z-Pack.
Z-Pack. There you go. K-Pack's a movie.
Oh, is it?
I think so. Yeah. It was or there's a guy's name on a movie. But yeah, Z-Pack. They gave me the medicine for the flu we do not speak of.
Yeah.
I took that shit for a sinus infection. As soon as I took the pills, 21 minutes, I think I timed it, like 21, 22 minutes later, started working.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's weird. You shouldn't feel like I could feel my nose actually start to unplug from taking that
Dude,
antibiotic.
that's weird that's weird to feel it with an antibiotic.
They have you take a big dose of it though. For the first dose is like double. Yeah, that stuff works so damn good. I asked one of our buddies that was recently had some of that mess and asked if they gave that to him, and he told me no. I couldn't believe it. They should be giving that to everyone that gets that.
Yeah, it wakes you right up, huh?
It takes it right out, man. It takes that chest congestion out. That's the part that kills you when you get sick with the vid.
Right.
And yeah, it just knocks it right out.
That's cool. Z-Pack. Yeah, that stuff used to work for
6 pills. You take 2 the first day and then 1 each additional. It's only a 5-day treatment and it knocks it right out.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's really strong antibiotics, guys.
Really
I'm just
strong.
telling you that this shit's out there. So everyone knows that's listening. That Z-Pack is out there and it works really well. Like, blows my mind how well that stuff works.
Well, that's cool.
It's good.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Yep. So that's
Yeah,
what you ask
congestion.
for. If you go to the doctor and they don't give you anything, you tell them, no, I want Z-Pack.
Well, we can't just do it. Just
Yeah.
write it down and sign the paper. Okay.
Good.
Big
It's
Willie says,
different
all right,
for me
guys, I'm off to
because
work.
I have my wife's insurance, Chad, through the government.
Oh,
When
okay.
you work for the government, you can actually boss people around.
There you go.
She's-
I pay
she's a
your
boss,
salary.
so she gets to do that. And,
Yeah.
I basically just call in and to her insurance. A doctor will call me back on video chat or phone, and basically they just say, "What's wrong with you?" You tell them, and then they'll tell you, "Oh, well, I'll give you some of this," and then I'll tell them, "No, I think I need antibiotics this time," and then they'll go, "Okay, well, I'll call you in some of that too." It's not like it's weird, man. It goes back to that. Okay, guys, I'm not rich, but a lot of people that have that insurance, I bet, are. So it goes back to that. If you got money, they just try to help you out. But if they'd have known I was a poor old retired railroad worker, that I don't think they'd have gave it to me. They don't make it that easy on us, anyways.
You're
That's why I
lucky.
like using hers. They think, I swear, they treat you better when I use that insurance.
Oh,
I call it rich people insurance.
it's awesome.
It's not awesome. They should treat everyone the same.
I mean, they should.
I mean, it's awesome for me, yeah, but still, they should treat that other guy that works at Walmart just like they treat that person that works for the government. They should get treated the same. Not,
Right.
oh, we need you more. Bullshit. We need everybody. We don't just need
Takes
the
a village.
people who work for the government.
Yep.
You know? Yeah.
Sonny Tammy says, make sure you take some probiotics when you're done with that. Because
What is that?
I guess the antibiotics. She says that the antibiotic strips your gut bacteria away, so
yeah.
you should take like yogurt or something. Yeah,
Yogurt. Yeah.
yogurt with the
I'll
active.
do that. But thank you, Tammy, because I did forget. You are supposed to do that.
Good point, Tammy. Good point.
Yeah.
Eddie's backing her up. Lynn's backing her up. Hey, alien girl, do we have a Twitter?
Do you know why we have to do that? Do you know what's in that yogurt, Chad? It's going to make you not want to eat yogurt no more.
There's like stuff in there living bacteria, but it's good
There's
bacteria,
living
right?
enzymes in there that's good for
They're all
you.
happy.
You're not supposed to eat yogurt when you're taking antibiotics.
Hmm.
You can't eat it and take it at the same time. It'll make it not work. Well, it could make it not work. It's not good.
I will remember that from now on. Nobody ever told me to take probiotics after taking an antibiotic. It makes sense though if you just say the words. It's like antibiotic, probiotic. Makes sense.
Yeah, and then when I figured out why we had to eat the yogurt, I was like, well, that's gross. I eat yogurt all the time, and there's living enzymes in there, living little bugs.
Yep. They're good. They're on the good side of the army though. They're fighting for you.
Oh, speaking of that, last night
Sauerkraut, yogurt, and pickles.
there was a mud dauber in my garage. You know what that is? It's cold in here too. There's a mud dauber. He was crawling across the floor
Like a hornet?
like a hornet. The black ones. The little, yeah.
Oh gosh.
I picked him up in a towel, and he was barely making it, guys. He was so cold. So I put him up to my face, and I was going, and the bastard tried to fly in my mouth when he woke up. I was like, no!
Did he?
Yeah, he took off flying around the garage. He only made it for about 20 seconds before he got too cold and landed again. Oh.
He's like, thanks, man, but it's just too cold.
Yeah, he's going to fly in my mouth. He went straight for it, and I moved.
He's like, damn, it's warm in there.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you want to stick in your mouth is a mud dauber.
Yeah. They're not made. They're not made for being inside your mouth.
No. And mean little bastard. I noticed he was biting the rag and stinging it. Then I was trying to get him warm. I was like, man, some things I should just kill instead of throwing them out.
I think he thought it was a date.
Yeah.
He thought I was blowing him. Really hard to blow a wasp. They're angry little fellas.
I don't know whose laugh is the funniest. Mine or Chad's.
Yours is awesome. Yours gets me laughing. Speaking of funny laughs, man, Spooky's got the top.
Oh, dude, I have never heard Spooky laugh like that.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone laugh that hard before, dude.
Dude, we were having a good time that night.
That was so much fun.
Yes, it was.
Watching that back, I'm not laughing as much as I was like, holy we were all just in a slap happy mood, I think.
Yep.
It worked.
Melissa!
What'd she say?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh my God, Melissa.
Whoa. I see what she typed, but how's that fake?
Oh man, you guys are something else. For one, Big Willie says like 30 minutes ago, gotta go, have a good one, peace, love, and taco grease, and then he still is in here. He's still in here talking.
Can't leave.
Gotta love it.
I liked when he got off his show the other night because
Yeah,
but then stayed till the end.
Willie,
that was like on the show. Gemma and John, I don't really want to look at you fuckers no more.
I'm just gonna sit on my
All
couch.
the people in the chat, all the cool people.
That's basically what he was saying.
No more, Gemma.
No, goodness gracious.
I want to go sit on my beanbag chair eating Cheetos in the chat room. I don't want to be on this camera with you guys no more.
Willie, you quit being mean to John and Gemma. They're gonna gang up and beat you up one day.
Yeah, one of these days, and we're not going to be there to save you, man.
That's right.
I don't know what we're going to do then.
Gemma was so funny that night when she told him, "Go to bed. You can't. You got off here to go to bed. Now go to bed."
Yeah, I even said it in the chat room. I'm like, "What in the world, dude? I thought you were going to bed."
That's all right, Willie. We like when you hang out, buddy. We don't mind if we keep you awake and make you tired at work.
God, Melissa. I don't know what we're going to do with you. She's over here
Okay.
typing with greasy fingers. She must be making breakfast or something.
Greasy fingers.
Cassie,
Uh-huh.
drop Carol's phone number on the chat so everyone can call her a wicker. Don't do that. Don't put her phone number in there.
Maybe if I read her intro, it'll get her woke up. She'll be like, "Oh my god, they're talking about me."
I can't believe she's still sleeping.
She's still sleeping.
That's okay.
She's got a live YouTube channel with her name all over it, and she's just sleeping.
Snoring away.
Pretty as she is, Carol can't use the "I needed my beauty rest" excuse. She
Yeah.
better get her ass.
Hey,
She don't need no more beauty rest.
We are actually live for the first time on Twitch this morning, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody is watching from Twitch, I doubt you are, but welcome to the Chad Smith podcast.
I feel like she's been playing video games if we're on Twitch.
Yeah, I think Twitch was only video games for a while, and now they're just kind of, I mean, you can go on there, there's videos of, it's called IRL, in real life, where people just kind of like this, where they just talk and eat
Which
food.
one of us? It wasn't us. It might have been you, but one of us, like Willie, or they came up with the idea that we should do our podcasts from porn. No, YouPorn.
Pornhub.
Pornhub or YouPorn?
Pornhub.
YouPorn, whatever the hell it is. Pornhub.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
don't block anything, pretty much.
Yeah, because then he said you can do whatever the fuck you want, and then no one will ever complain about it. Basically, I
Nope.
was like, dude, that is a good idea. Never
You
thought
can
about
upload
that.
swear words, all kinds of profanity.
Yeah,
Obviously, nudity on your channel wouldn't get taken
that's
down.
right. Even if I got drunk and decided to whip it out, shake it all around, dude, we wouldn't even get.
Welcome back to the podcast, where today Sonny is doing the helicopter. Oh my god.
Oh,
This is content that you can only catch on the Chad Smith Podcast YouTube or Pornhub channel.
oh, your
boy.
mom would be so proud. Chad Smith on YouPorn.
Yep, she'd still be there. She's like, now where do I go? What I have to go to what now? Pornhub.com/ what is it?
Oh, no.
do that.
You
We
just
ain't
tell me
sitting
where to
in
go and I'll
Pornhub.
go.
We're staying here. I changed my mind. I forgot. I don't want mom having to go to Pornhub every day to watch the show.
It'd be in her favorites. Okay, I gotta go up here to my bookmarks and
I gotta go, girls. My son's show's coming on Pornhub in the next 10 minutes, and I don't want to be late to miss it. I'm his biggest fan.
she shares it out on Facebook. Come check out the Chad Smith podcast only on Pornhub.com.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
Cassie muted her mic. She's probably laughing so hard she can't even be on mic.
She's trying
Cassie,
to find us on Pornhub right now. That's why she's
That's right. I was checking.
I'm quitting my job now. I gotta watch Pornhub. Oh boy. Oh boy. Things you never thought you'd ever see your mom type in the chat.
Oh, that's even better. I just think of how embarrassing it would be to have to tell your buddies. My mom quit her job and just watches Pornhub all day.
Yeah, she moderates for me on the Pornhub site. She's a Pornhub moderator.
Hey, is there chat like this, like we have in Pornhub?
I don't think so. I don't know how
You
it
critique
works.
the videos as they're watching it. Oh
I don't
my
even
God,
know if you can go live on there. If it's a live, like a platform where you can go live on there and they have a chat room like this, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, because we could do whatever we wanted.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode. Thanks for joining us here on Pornhub.
Yeah. What would you do if you could do whatever you wanted on there?
Oh man.
Two chicks at the same time.
Oh my god.
That's from Office Space.
Oh,
What
thank
did you
God
do
it's
over
from a
there?
movie. I was
I'll
like,
tell you what
Sonny
I'd
has
do.
gone off the rails this morning.
Two chicks at the same time. That was hilarious.
Oh man.
Well, it's confirmed. Melissa says the nude girls do live streams, so there must be a live chat, just like this.
Oh, we got it. We're gonna have to. I'll look into it today. We're gonna open up. Is it YouPorn or isn't it like YouTube or is Pornhub YouTube or just Pornhub?
Just Pornhub.
Pornhub. All right.
Hmm.
That's a hell of a time for your wife to walk into the garage.
Oh.
Babe, we're gonna start going live from Pornhub. And we can do whatever we want. We can't get in trouble for nothing.
Making the real money.
No rules. No rules on Pornhub.com.
If we start doing the show naked, we might get bigger tips.
My mom said Sonny Z-Pack is working overtime.
It is.
Oh my God, you guys.
It is. Made me feel
Your mom's
better.
the best. She's like in here listening to all this.
Oh yeah. Yep. She could probably get on here and talk for 3 hours about just watching me grow up. All the stuff I've been into. I tried out blacksmithing. I tried out DJing I was a DJ for a few years. I've tried out shirt printing, screen printing. I had a whole screen printing shop, basically.
We need to know all, Mom. Tell us everything.
Hey, we got somebody backstage.
Oh, Carol, he finally showed up for work. I hope
Here,
it's
I'll do my official intro for her here. I had a little thing prepared. Hey, Chad Smith podcast people. As we start off the week coming into the Christmas holiday, we have a special guest, Miss Carol Davis, on the show today to talk about some creepy fireside stories. Carol has a successful YouTube channel where she provides a wide variety of paranormal fiction as well as nonfiction stories. You're sure to find a story to fit your interest, including spooky, scary, chill, sleepy time, retro radio, ASMR, and more. She's always adding new content, so please subscribe and check back often. Her YouTube channel is youtube.com/CarolXO. That's youtube.com/CarolXO. So without further ado, please welcome Miss Carol Davis.
Hey,
Good
good morning.
How's it going?
I got coffee and chapsticks, so I'm ready.
That's all you need to get the day started early.
You know you're 50 minutes late for work, Carol?
No, she said 8.
I said
Oh, it is 8 Eastern.
8 Eastern.
Oh no!
It's okay. We haven't been talking bad about you for the last hour.
Oh, I have.
I'm so sorry.
You missed it. We've been talking YouPorn and everything.
Missed it all.
You missed all the good stuff.
Oh, it's too early for that.
We've covered all the good topics already.
Oh my goodness! I feel like a
We got your
failure.
food.
It's okay.
We'll go by my time, Carol. It's 5:51. You're way early. How's that? No, you're
Oh
not late.
my!
That's right.
Oh my!
5:51. That's crazy.
5:51.
It's because my sorry ass co-host got to do morning channel. Still starts at dark.
Yeah, what is up with that? What's up with the morning thing?
I love it.
It's just
actually.
it was an open time slot. What first of all, it's because I'm on midnights and I was getting off work at 6 in the morning, so I figured 8 o'clock in the morning would be a good time to fire this up.
Got ya.
And once I started doing it, I started getting a lot of compliments on like, hey, I like the morning show. We don't have a paranormal morning show,
I was gonna say I get a lot of compliments on, hey man, I'm glad you guys do a morning show now too, not just. And then really, I just started doing it for Dave when I told Chad, yeah, let's do that. Dave watches it in the morning. He needs something to watch.
Yeah, Dave needs something to listen to while he's going out to work.
right.
Morning
Yep.
shows are it.
They're the
ahead.
bomb.
As long as you can get people join in. Most people, actually, the YouTube statistics show that most people watch this at like noon, 1 o'clock.
Oh,
So it's a
wow.
couple hours after we leave. But
And it's guests like you and Cass, Carol, that make us seem good. That's why We're not
That's
really
right.
good at this. It's just we got.
I
Carol,
was gonna say, are we that bad that we make you look good?
No, when we have great guests, it makes us look good. It makes it look like we know what we're doing.
Oh, I'm joking. I'm joking. I
Thank
love
you
for making me laugh.
Melissa. I don't have the YouTube side up, so I'm just on StreamYard.
Oh, that's okay.
And I
Lynn
have
says,
no glasses right now, so.
It's so weird. Can you comment on yours, Carol? I can't write comments on StreamYard for some reason.
Not on StreamYards unless I go to private chat.
Well, yeah,
But no.
if we were on, it's just so weird that we can't actually comment to the. StreamYard needs to fix that. Didn't you say if we bring stuff up to them and one of their meeting things
Yeah.
they do, they take it down? I bet that's an easy fix.
did you guys ever read my message in private chat?
"Oh,
That
you
was
put it in
special.
private chat."
Yeah, that was special.
Oh, I
You
see.
fuck.
Wouldn't everyone else like to know?
Yeah, I couldn't see it. She must have deleted it.
And Palmer
No,
says good morning. Black Dragon says good morning to Carol.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
So, what did you bring any scary stories today?
It's all in my head.
Holy
What
smokes!
do you want? Do you want true? Do you want fiction? Do you want... What do you want? You tell me, what do you want?
Well, considering the time of year, I was wondering if you had any Christmas time spooky stories.
Ooh, how about Krampus stories? That would
Yeah,
be a good
Krampus
one.
stories.
Krampus is creepy, and leave it to the Germans to make that about killing little children. Oh, that is so big and personal.
I don't think he kills them. He just takes
I don't
them
have to
away
do it
in their
that way
sleep.
if you'd rather it just be the Force
Well,
Squares.
what does he do when he takes them away in a bag, kicking and screaming? What happens then?
Takes them to hell. Takes them to hell. Puts them to
Well,
work.
Yeah, and then that's when the child labor law happens.
He turns them into shadow people. That's how come they're
Yes.
so small.
Yes, there's been I several years ago looked into wanting to do a scary Christmas video, and I had all the creepy music for it, right? Because there's a couple of channels that I go to that are copyright free, and their music is amazing, and they're COAG, COAG, with a dot in the middle. It's as long as you give them credit, background music for just about anything.
Okay.
And so I started using them. And there's another one too, but COAG. But anyway, long story short, I use them for any. Go back. So
And
they have
And it's free because on here it says $7.99 a month. But
on YouTube. What?
oh, okay. So it's a YouTube channel.
It's a YouTube channel. You
Okay.
give them credit, and then
Okay.
unless it otherwise states, and that's what they say, all their music is free to use on your channel, whether it's monetized or not.
Excellent.
So he had some, and I had, some creepy clips and a bunch of creepy pictures, and I just couldn't put it together in my head. But I've heard all kinds of crazy, scary stuff, whether it be, dad trying to come down the chimney getting stuck, or the uncle, right? And, he goes missing, but then a couple of weeks later, there's this awful smell in the house. You can put that together. And I thought, oh, it's Christmas. That's a little too much, right? And then I went through the Krampus and all that, and which I really do like that little tale there, and how Santa, it's either, hey, you're good and I'll bring you gifts, or if you're not, then I'm gonna leave you to Krampus over here and he's gonna take away with you. But I just couldn't ever get it together, put something together.
Mhm.
And I wish I could have, because I think it would be really neat to do. But
Yeah. Actually, I don't know the story of Krampus. The only thing I know about Krampus is what Dwight Schrute taught me on The Office
oh,
on the
He
Christmas
told the
episode.
accurate description too. That's that was a good description Dwight gives of him.
He even
It's just
dresses
like
up as him, doesn't he?
I don't remember that
I
part.
can't remember either, but
That's funny.
that's a funny episode.
The guy getting stuck in the chimney, that's not just a myth. That's not an urban legend, is it? That's
For sure.
that really happened.
For real.
Oh,
More
really?
That
than
really happened.
Yeah, more than you would know. Even during Christmas time, some jerk fool thought that he could go down the chimney and steal gifts, right? And go back up.
I think that's the one I remember. Not it wasn't a dad. That's what I heard. You're right.
Yeah, that for real happened.
Yeah.
And
That's horrible.
yeah, I'm sure he had to have been on some kind of drug or something to make him think that this will work. But
Yeah, that wasn't Krampus though. That was just a ghetto Santa. He was coming to
ghetto Santa tried to- yeah, reverse Christmas.
Yeah.
In a Grinch kind of way. But yeah, that would have been cool.
So Krampus was like the anti-Santa. He was like, he wasn't the one giving you presents. He was the one punishing you if you weren't good.
It makes
mean,
sense. There's got to be a yin and yang. If there's a good Santa, there's got to be a bad one.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's more truths to Christmas traditions than we think. Like the dude coming down the chimney and...
Yeah, I mean, it goes. Christmas is supposed to be a Christian religion, but it goes way back before Christ, even. So there's always been something around this time
Really?
because of Yule, because of the winter coming. Everything's dying. You pretty much. I mean, it was a scary time for people because it's cold. You don't have that food source. And that all kind of ties into some part of what we know as Christmas, because it's a little bit of taken here and taken there and kind of put it all together.
So how about Hanukkah? Has Hanukkah been around longer than Christmas?
Yeah, because
birthday.
the Jews have been around before Christ.
Okay, and they had Hanukkah though. So Hanukkah, I'm not Jewish and I don't understand it too much, but isn't it 8 days of Christmas? They celebrate 8 days instead of one, and then I thought it was for Jesus's birthday too, though. I thought that's what they were doing that for.
No, my sister converted to Judaism, and I try to remember everything, but they didn't believe in Jesus. I think they thought he was a really cool dude, but that he wasn't the savior. So, and I wish I could remember. So I can't give you any too much insight on the Hanukkah thing or the lighting of the candles. But it's all, there's a lot of religions, a lot of customs around this time of year. It's amazing, like just to look at them all. And in my head, I'm foggy this morning, but it's a lot of them, like even our fairy tales and even our little stories or songs that we told our children, they're morbid, really. They're really morbid because life was hard. I mean, Ring Around the Rosie, that was about a plague. Forgot which one. Pocket Full of Ashes.
Oh yeah, that one for sure is about the plague.
Yeah, and it's just, it's crazy. But, back in the 1800s and before, people were kind of obsessed with death because it was everywhere. You getting pregnant could be a death sentence, right? There wasn't the antibiotics, the doctors, the prenatal care wasn't what it is, right? There's vaccinations, all that stuff. So children didn't live long.
Mm-hmm.
You know, water could be contaminated, food can be contaminated. So it was a thing that they dealt with, and I think in a way they dealt with it by embracing it in a way, because photography came in around a certain time, and when that did, it was very expensive. People didn't just go out and say, oh, let's go get our family picture. Sometimes it wasn't until the death of a loved one that they were able to get a picture, and to remember this person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you've got mothers in bed with the children surrounding them. You've got a child being held by their parents who are dead, right? And they get this last photo. But the thing that is creepy is that they propped up their dead loved ones to make it look like they're still living, because that's how they wanted to remember them. You know what I mean? They didn't
Yeah,
want to
that's
remember.
creepy.
Yeah, it is. I have a ton of pictures of death photos, and some you can't even tell, and it's like, really? But they did have, this
That's
is for
so
true,
creepy.
they did have a stand, especially for the younger children, that held the child in a standing position. And
Okay, that's creepy.
right, but that was all normal. And then hair
Ugh.
art, they would take a clipping of the loved one's hair,
Mm-hmm.
and in a certain time, women especially you just wore black for a certain amount of time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And actually 1 month or 1 year and a day. And so no jewelry, nothing to fancy it up, because you're supposed to be in mourning. But at a certain point, you can add a little bit of jewelry. And what they did, to just so they can get a little more bling or whatever, I don't know if that's what you want to call it, they would make this hair art into a little brooch, a necklace, or whatever. So they had these, and I had a ton of these pictures too, but they would braid it. They would make it, put it in a way to make it look like a flower, right? And they even had huge, it even was such a big deal that they had competitions at the fair of big pictures of hair art.
Weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of all of it put together?
Yeah.
Weird.
Put together to make it look like flowers, to make it look like whatever. And
they were from deceased people.
Well, at that point, I mean, it could have, but at that point, it became more of an art and a craft, that they might have just used their own hair. But yeah, the deceased that was a big one, just to remember, their past loved ones. And those are just ways of coping, with the death that was all around them.
Mm-hmm.
They had plague after plague. I mean, childbirth gone wrong, where they'd lose the mom and the baby. And it's just a sad time. I'm sorry to put you all down right now.
No, that's just what we were talking about. A lot of things had to go right for us to be sitting here.
Well, yeah, and it doesn't bring us down. History don't bring me down. It's just stuff that happened.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff now, they still teach that, but it might get phased out. So this is the kind of stuff we need to talk about anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like they don't want to teach kids anymore anything bad that happened.
Right.
Might freak them out and give them bad dreams or something.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm a firm believer on, you have to teach them all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's our
that's the deterrent.
Future. That's our future. Yeah. And we don't want them repeating the same bad stuff that the bad people did.
That's how Krampus came in, is when the parents, especially the moms, tried to straighten out their kids around this time. That's how that came to play. And in Germany, even some places today, they would have one of the women dress up as Krampus. And there's different versions of Krampus, but some are like an old woman witch, but I can't remember all of it. But they would because this time of year is when they would slaughter a hog to get through winter, right? And so they would put all of the internal, the guts, whatnot, and the blood in a bucket and go sit in somebody, they would take turns sitting in some, your neighbor's front room, right? Sharpening your blade and your knife with this bucket of pig guts.
Weird.
And tell the story. Yeah. And this is the German culture. And yeah, that would scare the heck out of me as a child.
Oh, yeah.
And that's really how some of these urban legends came about is, you had your uncles, your dads, your grandmas, tell these spooky stories about don't go wander off down this creek because there's a ghost and da-da-da-da-da and so many children were taken. You know what I mean? And then that's a lot.
Good way to deter kids from going where they're not supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, if you look up Krampus and you look up the German culture and like the beginning of it, there's just so much that is just wrong about it.
Yeah.
I think they still have parades every year in Germany. Some of their towns with Krampus, and it's still a big thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. It's just spooky because we know Christmas as jolly, you be happy, this jolly fat man's going to bring you, Christmas presents and.
Now I'm curious to see, like, out here in the States, we get some of these kids some of them are just bad, need shit beat out of them.
Some of them just need a lesson, huh?
Yeah, because look at these kids that take guns to school and stuff like that. So now I want to look it up and see.
We need to bring Krampus to the States.
Yeah, I want to see how many kids that are under the age of, we'll go with 11, okay? When that are influenced by Santa Claus, let's say that. How many kids here that are influenced by Santa Claus? Do they still screw up? Do they screw up as much as the kids do that have the Krampus tales? Yeah, that's what I want to know. You don't want him coming for you. That'll make you be good.
There you go.
Look at that, man.
Do not take a gun to school.
Merry Christmas. If you're not good, this is what's coming after you.
Oh,
that's right. Get your ass, kids. Coming for you too, Melissa.
That would be a good deterrent. I'd be like, okay, I guess we're washing the dishes this week.
Yeah. But Sonny, you were saying that I was just thinking, isn't it about 11 or so, at least with my grandsons, when they learned that Santa wasn't real, whether it be
what
from
do you mean?
Huh?
He's not real?
Spoiler alert, Sonny. Sorry. Spoiler alert. Hey, Ma!
How you fucking lying to me this whole time?
Cancel the Santa costume.
Take the tree down, Ma. Carol just ruined everything.
Carol just ruined Christmas.
I did. But that's when they sometimes start to find out, and maybe that's why the little heathens go bad. Maybe that's why they go bad.
But I know a few that believe in Santa Claus that are pretty damn bad still.
That's so mean.
They are.
It's true. It's true. A little Krampus.
Just need a little Krampus in their life, you know?
I like Krampus. I like the movie and everything. It was good.
I haven't seen the movie.
Imagine not decorating for Christmas, but decorating for Krampus outside, and you just have, like, scary. You just have, like, these costumes, like, hanging from your posts outside. People would be like, what in the world has happened to Chad?
We have a thing here called Christmas Tree Lane, and That would be pretty awesome to dress up as him and walk down it.
That would be.
I don't
awesome.
even know how long that thing is. It's got to be at least 2 miles of houses. It's for here. There was a kid in like, I want to say it goes all the way back to like 1906 or something. It was a long time ago. This kid got sick that lives in this neighborhood here. It's in Fresno. It's not the best part of town, but all the houses there are very expensive, houses, and they're still really big, nice, beautiful houses. When this kid passed away when he was young back then, I think like maybe 4 or 5 to 10 houses on that block close in that vicinity, they had decorated their houses for that kid, because he had passed away, and then it just caught on, and then it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and now we call it Christmas Tree Lane. Everyone goes to drive down it or walk it. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's pretty neat here. It's a Christmas thing, and you can do it every night. It goes on for like the whole month of December.
I love that.
And you're saying that nobody dresses up as Krampus and jumps out at the cars?
Not yet.
No one has. I've never seen Krampus walking that thing, and
Well, now you know your role, Sonny.
I do.
You can live stream it too.
And
They
then
can see
there's
it.
a Santa Claus that is at the end of it, and he takes donations. So maybe I'll go fight him and take his bucket.
That's what you should do, dude. Dress up as Krampus and just go run up to him and take his money from him.
Bum rush him.
Your time to shine, Sonny.
But really,
Make sure
though,
everyone in the
that's our
parade.
Christmas Lane, and that's how it got started from damn 100 years ago. Some little kid passed away, and the whole neighborhood felt so bad that it was
Aw.
decorated in his honor, and then it's an every year thing, and it grows every year. It gets so big.
That's a cool
Aw.
tradition.
Yep. I'll have to
Beautiful.
go. I think my wife and kids just went like 2 nights ago without me. I was live doing one of the shows, and they went. I'll have to go, and there's a big plaque, or like not plaque, but big huge board that tells this whole story of that kid.
Oh,
And
cool.
why they do it. I'll try to get a picture of it.
Yeah, man, go get a picture of that. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
That's
Try
got to
to
be
post some stuff from
special for the
Mhm.
family.
And these houses, guys, it's hard to even explain. You know how when people do those decorations for their houses that are trying to enter contests and they want to win, so it's all these digital houses with music and the lights all go with the music. Almost
Aw.
every house you pass is like that, and it's like that for
Aw.
2 or 3 miles of houses.
Jeez.
And there's so many people, you can't drive over 5 miles an hour. It's bumper to bumper
Every
traffic,
night it's like that?
every night until
Wow.
I think they even do it up till I think it's New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. They keep it open after Christmas.
Hmm.
You
Is
guys
there-
come here tonight, and we can all go.
I was gonna say
there-
Michigan International Speedway is like 5 miles down the road, and they do the same thing. You can pay like $5 a car or something, and then drive through the speedway and go through the track, and they have like a whole route that you can drive through, and it's all lit with lights and different.
It'll be
like,
fun.
Yeah, different areas are sponsored by different businesses, so the business will like pay for all the lights for that one section.
The Santa Claus at the end, the money he collects for donations, a lot of that goes back to that neighborhood because they said that they spend so much money in PG&E for that month.
Oh yeah.
That it's ridiculous.
I bet.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think Christmas lights is going to make your PG&E bill go up that much, but when you see, I'll try to take pictures, and then when you see their houses, I don't know how they don't see that street from space. There's that many lights.
They probably
There's
do.
that many lights on that block, or
Yeah,
in
they
that
probably do
neighborhood.
see it from space.
yeah.
Love
I
that.
love watching Christmas lights this time of year.
Yeah.
But the Krampus thing there, like I said, never seen it, and I think that would be cool.
That would be
Have-
really cool, and it would be a very good teaching moment.
Yes, exactly. Like, Mama, who's that monster?
Why are you scaring all the
That's
damn
the
kids
dude.
away?
That's what the coal in your stocking turns into if Santa Claus leaves it for you.
That's a sign for Krampus to come out
Yeah.
Yep.
because you got You got coal.
That'd be a really good teaching moment.
Yes, it would.
I bring you the coal.
Carol, where I know you're in Cass, you're in Oregon. Carol, where are you again?
I'm in California.
Oh, that's right. You're in California. Just really close to Oregon, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in
And
Iowa.
Iowa? Do they have, I know they have neighborhoods like that, but do they have
Oh, yeah.
a special neighborhood
Yeah.
that
Yeah, all over. We also have Jolly Holiday Lights, and several years back they just moved it to up here in my town at the Adventureland Park, and it's just huge. It's just really huge, and the reason why they moved it, they had it at the Waterworks Park, but it got flooded one time and ruined everything. So it's like line, it's crazy. The line is just crazy. I've never gone because I'm not one to wait in lines like that. But yeah, we have neighborhoods. Even our little town, they had, the streets and the house numbers where you could drive by and vote on the house. But especially in the bigger towns, they really go out and do it. In fact, one time, and they do this all over too, but it was in a neighborhood that I lived by. You could tune into a radio channel, and the lights were set to the Christmas music playing on that radio channel, the house lights. It's pretty cool. And people would just kind of park outside or drive, real slow, and it was pretty neat.
Yeah, as Chad said that they had one too where you have to pay to go in at the Speedway there, Chad. I was just wondering, like, if you guys had neighborhoods because it's kind of a famous thing here. That neighborhood, Christmas Tree Lane, is really famous here.
Yeah, we don't have any, not that I know of, any neighborhood
and they
that
have
does that here.
Like Carol said, they have their own radio station too.
That's cool.
When you get there, you put it on this certain station because there's the whole time you're driving down it.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 2 hours to get through it at least.
Jeez.
Yeah, I told you there's that many people and that much stuff to see.
I was gonna say the Speedway doesn't even take that long to get through.
No, this takes 2.5 hours to get through Christmas Tree Lane when it's packed, especially when it's getting like right now this close to Christmas, because they'll have people out there singing Christmas carols, and that's what you're hearing over the radio. So, and then there's speakers too. They go all the way down the street. They're wired in like up on the poles or something. So there's speakers the whole time too, where you hear those carolers singing.
That's pretty sweet.
It's awesome, man.
I don't think I would like to live in one of those houses. What if you had to get out? We'd have to back out, and go somewhere. Or what if
they're really big houses with really big yards, and most of them have circle driveways, but the people that come out, when they come out, they have their headlights on. Everyone else's headlights are off while you're there. Just parking lights while you're driving. They tell you to turn them off. The people that come out and you see them with headlights, you know that those are the people trying to leave, and they get very frustrated sometimes.
I bet they do.
They're in the middle of the block and they got to go to the next street, either way.
Yeah.
And then both lanes are shut down to where it's just a one-way street, so they have to go that way. They get stuck in there, and you can tell they're
goodness.
You some bitches. I'm trying to get to the damn Dollar General.
I need a Big Mac.
Yeah. I'm just trying to go to 7-Eleven for a Slurpee. It's going to take 2 hours.
You sons of bitches.
That is funny.
But yeah, so
I get aggravated.
And then Cass, you're in California. Up there where you're at, though, it's snowing on the ground. Like you're not in the same California I'm in. You're
Dollar General.
They have stuff like that up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys don't get no Krampus action either.
No.
None of these places have Krampus. Not yours either, Chad.
Damn it, no.
No, I haven't seen Krampus anywhere. That's the new thing, man. I'm gonna have to spread the Krampus joy. Yeah, we'll bring it back.
Yeah, bringing
Yeah, so-
Krampus back.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Hashtag in chat. Bring back
Any of us can
Krampus.
dress up like Krampus and then go out there and scare the hell out of them kids.
Right.
Christmas morning, I'm just gonna wear a black cloak, like a black everything, and then just one of those Krampus masks and just run around stealing presents.
You know how there's people that love Halloween? They wish, they love Halloween like they love Christmas. Most people love Christmas. They get the Halloween nuts. Man, they can just play right into Christmas with that. Getting to dress up scary like Krampus. They'll get them an extra Halloween.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm telling you, we can bring this back. We can make this happen.
Let's do it.
And then the ones you just pulled up, those pictures, Chad, those masks were awesome. Those people, they look good. They were dressed up good.
I mean, head to toe fur.
Yeah, I need one like that right there. Like
Yeah,
that black
see,
one
like
in the back.
The guy, the black one in the back, dude. He's got the whole fur outfit on.
That
He's
one's
got
bad.
this one got 3 horns. Something.
Oh, that's
cool.
cool.
That's spooky.
Was that a costume or is that like
4 horns. We got 4
They're really horny.
No, these are real people.
That's not like
Those
a Michigan
horns.
winter business suit they're wearing.
That's what you have to wear in Michigan just to get by.
I was talking to the one in the black, the one with the black hair you just pulled up back there. You notice he's got that fur suit on. He's got like a vest.
Yep.
Man.
That's how you get to work. That's what you got to wear to work.
PETA don't like that guy. I'll guarantee you. He's got a lot
Probably
of fur
not.
on.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's real. You know,
It looked real.
the Germans.
Black Dragon said that he's got a house near him that they put up so many lights and displays that the electric company actually donates electricity to him.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really cool.
Nice. Nice.
Oh yeah, Dom reminded me we do have a house in Saline that has they have a ton of lights on their property. They do it all up for Christmas usually every year, but Sonny, you're talking about like a whole neighborhood that does that. So
It's more than a neighborhood. Like it's the whole street from where that street begins to where it ends. The whole street does it.
that's awesome.
I
Once
wonder
you're in
if
it,
the
you're trapped.
family. I wonder if the family of this little boy is still around and still knows this is going on. You know.
That's a good question.
I would think that family's, I mean, not of course the mom and dad or whatever, but if that house is probably still family owned, I do believe it is.
That would be great.
I would have to look into that, but
Yeah.
these houses are amazing. These houses are big, huge mansion-looking houses.
Yeah.
The yards are beautiful, and like I said, it's not like the best part of town, but back in the day, that was the
Yeah. Yeah. We've got neighborhoods like that. The houses are so beautiful and huge and big, and sometimes they've made them into apartments, and they aren't the best part of town, but at one time that is where you wanted to live. I mean, you dream of living in that neighborhood.
It's kind of strange because those houses are all still owned by, if you're not a doctor or a lawyer or somebody like that, you don't live there. It's still a real wealthy place. It's just all around that neighborhood is falling off. It's not, but still that place is still owned by all the wealthy people here in Fresno.
Should drop that link tree so maybe that they would, donate to help get those costumes, those Krampus costumes.
Yeah, if we raise enough money in the Linktree link, we'll have enough
That's
money to
right.
buy those Krampus costumes.
Cass, drop the link.
I would love to see that.
Or Melissa, you got it. Drop it.
Melissa's got all the man. She's quick.
She
Thanks, Melissa.
is. Holy cow. You just think it and it appears.
Melissa's
You
awesome.
right?
She must have all the links on the right hand side. She just copy paste. Boom, boom.
There it
She's
is,
got,
guys.
She's got 4 different screens going over there.
Thank you, Melissa. You're awesome, girly.
Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa.
Let's make those Krampus costumes happen.
Yeah, we can do it.
Hey, I'll sit in my living room with sharpening my knife in front of my grandkids with that. Yes, I'll do that.
Santa Claus is gonna make it this year.
Santa sent me.
This is another thing too, Chad. I talked to Lynn Wallington,
Mm-hmm.
And I think for New Year's Eve, she wants me to. Well, she doesn't want me to. I mentioned to her that I might do a live StreamYard
Okay.
for everyone that just wanted to get on. Just drop the link in chat and
Cool.
let anyone who wants to come on and party with us.
Party. I'll be there.
We're good at doing that.
Lynn told me to drop her a link because she wants to come on and hang out with us and do New Year's Eve.
Sweet.
And then I told her, if we do this right, we can party from like 6 o'clock till midnight for me because everyone's time zone is different. So
Yeah.
I'll get the ball dropping like 3 or 4 times.
Can we keep dropping it on the top of every hour? Can we just drop it
Just
again?
raise it back
Yep.
up and let it go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we can.
I want to write it down once and get
We've
on
got
that
the
ball.
technology.
Write it down.
I'll have to
That
look and
didn't
see what
sound
day.
good.
That doesn't
Idiot.
sound good at all.
I'll write something up. I'll write something.
Carol said it.
I don't need
Sounded
more
good to me,
coffee.
Carol.
Carol
I
said it.
need more coffee.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh.
It has dwindled. So let me tell you my frustration. I kind of told Cassie last night. So I've put a lot of work into it so far, but my computer has reached its limit, its memory, right? It's packed full, and I would delete. But I can't. I'm not gonna delete my videos, right? And if you're gonna reuse a video, long story short, I need to find some kind of something.
External drive. Right, Chad?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I need to be able to afford it.
I don't think it's that expensive anymore. You
How-
can get an external
Are you-
drive with probably 2 terabytes on it for not very much.
Yeah.
I was just looking at them last night. They're like $85 for a 2 terabyte one.
See, and 20 years ago, that would have been $500.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Is it something you just plug in like a memory thing and
Yeah,
plug
you
it
just
in
hook it
and
up into
then
your computer.
you just keep it hooked up, or you can just
Yeah.
download all your stuff and then store it somewhere?
You could
It's
just leave it
actually
hooked
usually
up.
a box, right, Chad? It's a little box now. It's not just. It's the same idea as hooking up a USB memory card into your computer,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just much bigger and it plugs in and it holds a lot more than
Well, see, I am
it's a
just
new hard
using.
drive.
I'm just using a laptop though,
It'll work on that.
Yeah, that's fine.
but I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
keep it plugged in all the time.
You
don't have to.
Well,
Okay.
you don't. Well, I
No.
mean, to use it, you do. To save to it.
I just
So,
want
yeah,
to
that's what I'm
store
talking
stuff.
about.
And,
So like right here, this is a portable one,
There you
and so it's just a little box. I mean, you can fit it in the back of your back pocket, really.
Mhm.
And whenever you need to use it, you just plug it in. USB drive. See, like they have 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte. So look, 2 terabytes for $60 right now.
go. That's a lot.
Where's
2
that at?
terabytes is what
That
my
Amazon
computer
Prime?
has on it,
Yep, this is on
There you
Amazon.
go.
Seagate's a good brand too.
there you
Mhm.
go.
and that would fix it for you, Carol. And it will speed your computer up too. If you transfer
Yeah.
all the stuff you have on your computer to
Yeah.
that, your computer will be a lot faster.
Well, I put so much work in, and I still have a lot to go. But about this video on sightings at cemeteries, and I have pictures and all this, right?
Oh, cool.
And there's a little bit of fiction and truth to it, right? Because some of the pictures you can tell were not, they're not for real. And anyway, I'm trying to save it, and it won't save. And I tried to delete stuff, still not the video won't save. So I just had to click out of my editing software. So when I go back in, might be there, might not. So bummed because I wanted to have it done last night so I could show y'all today, but
So when you go to save it, it says you don't have enough room on your computer.
it says failed. Yeah,
Do you have a Google Drive account?
I don't pay for it. I just have
Okay.
what's there.
The free storage.
Yeah.
I think I pay $1.99 a month, and it gives me a terabyte. I could be wrong on that.
Good. I don't use it. I don't use that stuff.
Yeah, I was going through a lot of pictures and videos and stuff. But now I'm thinking I should just buy an external hard drive for that kind of money.
For 60
Right.
bucks, huh?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, my OneDrive is full, and it's crazy. My son-in-law, he knows all this stuff. It's just, he's busy. They've got 5 kids, so.
Hmm.
But I think I will make him spend some time and order me something. But
Yeah, especially if you're not filming in 4K. Like if it's only 1080 or something. If you bought a 2 terabyte one, it would take you a couple years to fill it out probably.
Yeah.
And then you just buy another one. I know people that have like 5 or 6 of them, and they just write like A, B, C on each one. And then if they need to find something that's categorized, and they can just look up, all right, that picture from that date is on hard drive C. And then they just find the hard drive, plug it in, and then they can access the files. But yeah, that's all you need. You just need an external hard drive, and that'll take care of your problems. Just drag and drop everything over to it.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn says, I'll be right back.
Well, hurry up, Lynn.
Yeah,
We're going to stop the show till she
We're just
going to
stop the show until you come back, yeah. No reason to keep going.
No, if she's not watching.
Yeah,
Lynn,
you're
you
muted.
Carol, you muted your mic.
Whoops.
No problem.
Whoops.
Okay, Cass.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of scary Christmas story have you heard? It could be an urban legend. I want to...
Yeah, you got some spooky Christmas stories?
Has anything ever crazy happened on Christmas for you guys? Or you heard any stories like for me, I'm the one with the guy getting stuck in the chimney. I think about that every year, Carol. So it's crazy you bring it up. But yeah,
Oh,
it
that'd
just
be
blows my mind that somebody would do that.
I don't have any. I've never heard any.
There's not one that sticks out for you every year? You haven't heard anything like that?
Just Mama kissing Santa Claus.
Oh, man.
No, sorry.
All right.
Come on, Cassie. We're trying to run a
maybe
good show
your
here.
town might have had
No.
an urban legend.
Well, see, if you guys would have asked me last night, I would have had it already. I could have looked something up.
You could have looked it up. I want to know if you know about one, not one you
I don't
looked
know
up.
what it was. I've never heard anything spooky on Christmas.
That's why we don't tell you girls the questions we're going to ask, so you can't look it up.
Carol's good about having things already in her head. Huh, Carol?
Oh, they leave. They leave my head as soon as they get there most of the time. That's really
even
bad.
Even if it's not Christmas related, do you have anything that's like wintertime related? Like I don't know. Wintertime can be spooky because like if you're not prepared ahead of time, it can be a scary situation.
Didn't you just post pictures somewhere of was that on Facebook where I seen a bunch of snow? You said you were going to, wasn't that you, Cass? You were going to your Squatch place, or?
Oh, I said my squish. I said squish. I go squish.
Oh.
Her squish is her grandbaby.
Oh, that's not what I refer to as my squish.
Oh boy. We're gonna have to bring Melissa on for that topic.
His eyes got big. He's like, ooh.
Cassie, didn't I hear that you were hanging out with your squish?
Yeah. In the
Tell me
snow,
about
in the
this
tundra.
squish.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's fresh.
Oh, Mom, that's a good one. I should have my mom come on and tell that one.
Yep. Come on, Annie. Come on.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
Mom, do you feel like coming on? You don't have to do camera. You can just do audio if you want, but that's a good story to tell.
I bet Melissa's probably got one too. I bet there's a bunch of people in chat.
I do have one about, if you want to hear it real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So in this little area, it's a small little town. I can't even remember the name of it. supposedly it's haunted by a school teacher, like the one room school teacher thing. And what had happened was it was the last day of school for the children. And this is one room school house, right? Where they have a little wood stove, and that's what, kept everybody, all the kids warm. And you walked to school and you walked home, right? And the last day of school before the Christmas break, before the children, had their break for Christmas. And the teacher, it was really, really bad snowstorm, blizzard-like conditions, right? She had spent a lot of time making mittens for the children because the children were poor in this area. Sometimes they wouldn't have mittens. They didn't have those things. Anyway, she made a bunch, and she wanted to get there in time. First of all, they would get there in time to, start up the stove, get it all warm. Anyway, so she had all these mittens and stocking hats and all that stuff with her. But the storm hit, and she got stuck in it and got lost and couldn't find her way to the cabin, and she had passed away. Later, a couple days later, whatever, they found her, underneath the snow. But so when the children showed up, the fire wasn't going, the teacher wasn't there, and eventually, they found their way home somehow. I have no idea, but the stock, the gloves, the mittens, all that were there. And so the thing was, she didn't even make it to the school, but yet all the stockings and the hats and the gloves were there when the kids showed up. So it's like the story goes that it was her spirit. She passed away, but her spirit, she made sure all that was there for the children because she knew they were going to be cold.
Ooh.
I just thought that's heartbreaking, but
Yeah, it is.
but yeah, so that's the little tale of wintertime and all that.
The school teacher.
The school teacher
The ghost of the school teacher.
goes to the school teacher, and that supposedly is true. If kids are walking to school or bad weather, she's always there to help. That's just what goes,
Yeah, that's the legend.
of it. Yeah. But
there was this one time where this kid that I was going to school with was out by the flagpole, and he thought it'd be funny to put his tongue to it, and then it froze to it, and we couldn't get him off the pole.
Is he still there?
That's from the Christmas story. That never happened.
No.
I'm so bad at coming up with stories.
So it had to have happened at some point for them to get that idea.
Yeah. I'm sure that's even after watching the movie. I'm sure kids were like, "Oh, that's not real. That's just from the movie.
Right.
Watch." Damn it!
Hey, get the tita! Get the tita!
It worked. Damn it.
Hey, that's happened to me with like popsicles, right? You get it out.
Yeah, that's when you know it actually works because you're like, "Oh well, it's happened before with a popsicle, so I'm not trying that crap with a flagpole." You never get off there.
And keep my tongue to myself.
Yep.
During the
Sure.
Everything thin, he started talking like Mike Tyson.
That's funny.
Yeah, the story with my mom and my mom and dad hearing Christmas bells. See, I don't really know the whole story. I guess they were telling me a Christmas story, or maybe they were. That's why I wanted my mom to come on here and tell it, because I don't know what they were doing with me at the time. I don't know if I was in bed or if I was sitting with them or what was going on, but they were talking about Christmas or getting ready to lay me down for bed or whatever, and they heard Christmas bells outside of the window, and they just looked at each other like, was that, that wasn't me, obviously. Was that somebody that you know? And they both confirmed it with each other that they had no idea where the Christmas bells came from, and to this day they still don't know where the bells came from. So they were trying to get me to go to bed. That makes sense. Trying to get me to go to bed, and they were probably like, "Hey, Santa's Santa's on his way, and he's not going to come unless you're in bed. So you better get to bed. And I was probably like, no, screw that. I'm staying up. And then all of a sudden, Christmas bells. Ding, 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 ding.
Another one of them badass kids needs a spanking. That was Chad.
That's all it really was. I needed Krampus. That's what it
We all
was.
need a little Krampus.
We all just needed a little Krampus growing up.
I know some adults who need some Krampus too.
Oh, yeah, most adults. Most adults had too much Santa growing up. Not
Little
enough
too
Krampus.
much. Still believe in Santa Claus. Mm.
Oh my God, Melissa. They put a pacifier in my mouth so they could make my sister. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Melissa. Good times. Good memories.
Good times. Good times.
She said I ran to bed really fast after that.
Aw.
The sleigh bells got me in bed, but who knows where they came from.
Does your local news have the radar with the Santa spotting?
No,
You know
Red
the
does
app-
that.
The app that you have on your phone, Chad, that
Yeah.
you can look at all the constellations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, if you pull that up on Christmas Eve, it shows Santa Claus flying over in the app in the sleigh.
No way. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah, make sure you check it on Christmas Eve. It shows him he's flying all around the world. It shows where he's at all the time.
That's pretty cool.
Well, they
Yeah,
did that last year. I would assume they do that every year.
Our news station, they'll have just a radar map, and it'll show when it's coming in, and it's pretty cool.
You know how it shows the satellites going over, Chad, when you're looking at
Yeah.
it? Yeah, instead it's just Santa and he pops out and actually flies through your camera. You see him and the reindeer going over.
This is the official NORAD. Oh, well, actually,
That's
it's
how-
noradsanta.org.
That's how I know it works. I mean, I know he's real, Carol. It
You know
shows him.
that
It's on official NORAD.
because of this app. You
Yep.
know that?
Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
They need to have a Krampus one. Y'all need
Yeah.
to design one.
Oh man, that would be
Good.
awesome.
That would be. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a
Krampus
very
tracker.
good idea. Hey,
Yeah,
that's patent
yes.
pending by Carol, guys. Don't be stealing her ideas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Patenting that right
Krampus.
now.
Trademark
Biden.
Chad Smith podcast.
That's right.
Underwriter Carol.
The ideas and stories you hear on the Chad Smith podcast, trademark. This can't be played again without first.
You just go to the Krampus tracker. Every time it just says, "I'm right next to you."
Love it.
Krampus, big old picture of him says, "I am Chad Smith."
I'm always watching.
Instead of ho ho ho, he can laugh like ha 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 ha. ha. I'm Krampus. Ha, 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 ha. I'm coming for you.
I'm coming for you. Ha, 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 ha. You think that shit's funny? Ha, 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 ha.
That's funny.
Oh my.
Have you guys ever heard of I think this was my first video that I made about the Chase family crypt in Barbados. Did you ever hear about that?
No.
You should
Hey,
pull my Yeah.
Chad, am I freezing up at all? Because you and Carol keep freezing up on my end.
You're crystal
Just for
clear
a
on
second
my
or
end.
two. I'm making sure my internet's not acting up.
No, you're good on my end.
Okay.
Crystal clear, man.
Am I reverbing?
Nope,
Nope.
you're good too.
Oh wow.
You know I'm honest. I would tell you. I'd be like, hey,
I was like watching
Do
your
I
eyes.
look fat in this red shirt?
No, you
What?
don't.
no, you look beautiful.
Oh,
Where'd you say that? Beautiful.
Do I look fat with these glasses on? Be honest.
no.
What's that one quote? He's like, does this shirt make me look fat? No, your face does.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I always
ouch.
say, no, that's your ass. That shirt you got on, that's your ass, Mickey.
I was
No,
gonna
you're-
ask if there was a dress code, like, pants, no pants, bra, no bra.
oh.
Not on the Chad Smith podcast. It's so early that we have no dress code. If you want to
I'm
show
might
up,
have-
in
I have
bed.
neither
Yep.
no pants, neither no bra.
You can roll over in bed and just turn it
What?
on your phone and be like, "Yeah, I'm here for the podcast. What's up?"
I'm in bed.
Are you?
I'm not in
See,
bed.
perfect.
I
Lazy
made it
lima bean.
downstairs to make coffee, but
No pants. No pants. I'm in bed.
I
Chad
do
How we
Smith.
have
roll.
boxers on, so that kind of counts as pants.
Yeah, perfect. Chad Smith podcast, where 33% of our hosts are laying in bed.
You
That's
hear
right.
that? Hey, Cass says she has no pants on. We can actually advertise this as we had a naked girl on the show and
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Wake up naked and chill.
yep.
Very chill here.
Pants are always optional, according to Melissa. She lays down the rules in here.
I think that's a good rule
think-
right there.
We all do it. I went on SOR the other night for Lynn.
Naked
should
as
be
a
a-
jaybird.
She
This
was
should be
trying
a pants-free zone.
Pants
yeah, she was
free
trying to
zone.
get Spaghetti on there, Spaghetti Lee
Yeah.
also, and he said in chat, "I can't come on there. I got my pajamas on." I told him, "So do I." And I raised my leg up, and he could see my pajamas. He was laughing. He goes,
He came on after that.
he was on when I showed him. He finally came
Oh.
on and I showed him. I was like, "Okay, man."
Oh,
Yep.
that's funny. No.
I'm in camouflage sweatpants right now, so everybody's in their pajamas. It's all good.
You know you're cool whenever you're on a live stream and you're naked or you're in your PJs or,
Mhm.
you know?
Yep. That's when you know you've made it.
That's right.
It's the big time when you can just chillax and
hmm
drink some coffee and talk about Krampus.
That's right.
That's right.
So, Carol, before we rudely interrupted you there, what was the story you were looking up, or you were gonna pull up?
The moving coffins in the Chase family crypt in Barbados.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one before.
Yeah. It's kind of creepy. And when I read this, I'm like, I want to do my first video. I had put out something before of myself going to the veterans cemetery and then trying to find my great grandparents tomb. That now is private, but so this was actually my first one, and it's kind of creepy. And I'll tell you about it if you want. If
Absolutely,
not,
yeah. I'm in the mood for some
put up my
creepiness.
video. I don't care. But I don't know if you want me to read it or whatnot.
Whatever's best for you.
Okay, the moving coffins. The Chase family crypt was constructed in 1724 by James Elliott, located in the Christian Church Paris Cemetery in Barbados. It was built half in the ground and was entered by descending stairs made out of 6 stone steps. The seal of the crypt, a giant slab of blue stone, was placed across the entrance. Strangely, the crypt remained empty until 1807 when Mrs. Thomasina Goddard was interred. The following year, it was purchased by Thomas Chase when his 2-year-old daughter, Mary Anna Marie, died and was laid to rest there. Chase decided to leave Thomasina's body undisturbed where it lay, and the crypt was resealed. In 1812, another child of Thomas named Dorcas Chase had died, and it was opened again. Dorcas is rumored to have starved herself to death as a consequence of her father's cruelty. 2 months later, her father, perhaps plagued by the guilt, committed suicide and joined his children in the crypt. When Thomas Chase was laid to rest in 1813, the grave diggers opened the tomb and all the coffins had shifted around in the room, in the crypt, which in this crypt hadn't been disturbed since the death of Dorcas, his daughter, in 1812. So a year before, right? And then they open it up and all the coffins were all array, not where they were. Nothing had been removed from the coffins, and the seal of the large marble door, a cement seal no less, showed no sign of having been previously broken. As an act of respect, the coffins were placed back into their original positions. Fast forward to 1812, 3 years later, right? And the death of 11-year-old Charles Brewster Ames, and the tomb is opened again. By now, all the locals have heard of the death and gathered for the show. The family was greeted by the same disturbing scene. The lead coffins were upset, some standing up on end or tipped upside down. Only the light wooden casket of Thomasina Goddard remained where it was originally placed. When the governor of Barbados witnessed the bizarre ordeal for himself, he ordered an investigation. Sand was placed on the floor of the crypt to catch the footprints of any grave robbers. The walls were checked for secret passages, and when the tomb was eventually sealed once again, the governor had his own personal seal imprinted on the cement, right? Then again, in 1820, there was another death in the Chase family. The governor and the others arrived to witness the interment. The governor's seal was intact, with the heavy stone door clearly showing that no one had entered the vault. When they opened the heavy doors, slid it back, once again, the coffins of the Chase family, only the Chase family, had been thrown around as if they were weightless, some even standing vertically, and another found halfway up the stairs to the door. The only fragile wooden coffin of Thomasina Goddard remained intact and untroubled. The governor decided this was the final straw and ordered that all the bodies be removed and reburied elsewhere in the graveyard of the crypt. And it remains empty to this day, nearly 200 years, right? This happened about 200 years ago. So on the side note, and I have this picture. On a side note, the governor, Sir Thomas Stapleton, was struck by a horse-drawn carriage and killed. The entire household was attending his funeral when a photographer took a photo of his ghost sitting in his chair in his library. So what do you think? Could this be the work of something paranormal or something that easily can be explained? So when they were investigating all this, they thought of everything. Earthquakes, that wasn't the deal because they looked back. There was no earthquakes. They thought about flooding, and there was no flooding. They even checked other crypts to see, and nothing. Tombs were all,
Yeah.
And they checked the wooden Thomasina's wooden crypt. There was no water stains, water lines, nothing. And so that's creepy.
Yeah, the first thing I thought of was like different dimensions. Like it's almost like they were trying to take them out of this dimension and put them into the other dimension, but they got all mixed up in the matrix and didn't end up where they were supposed to be or something. I don't know. It's strange.
The first thing I was thinking, Carol, was, okay, it's grave robbers. Grave robbers grave robbers don't go steal the whole casket and leave it halfway up the stairs. They just bust them open and see what the corpses have on them and take it.
Yeah.
No one ever takes a body normally.
And the lead
That's very
line.
strange. And then you said they were standing on end too, so that's not water damage. They would have just been tipped over.
Yeah.
Or I seriously
they
doubt
were lead lined, and you can imagine how heavy those are. So
Yeah,
you
they're
couldn't
not
get
going
into it.
nowhere.
Plus, it was sealed. They had sealed it, and so but somebody had said, "Oh, it was like the water, because water can lift up and lead and throw it around." But there was nothing. There's no
What do
water
you think,
damage.
Cash? What do you have an opinion on that? Like,
Definitely magic.
it's magic. And
Definitely
Carol,
magic.
what do you think it was, Carol?
I think it was Thomasina Goddard. I think she didn't want to be disturbed. I think she was mad because it was sold to the Chase family and all these other, strange people are being buried in there. I think it was her. Because she was fine the whole time. She was fine the whole time. Nothing happened to hers.
And where is this at again? Where's it located?
Barbados?
Nowhere near any of us.
No, but there's some really good pictures on my video of it, and yeah,
That would be a cool place for one of you girls to go in and take a Ouija board and do a
what?
not one, a few a Ouija board. Go in there and do a.
I'll go in there. I'll go in there all day and all night. Ouija board.
I couldn't hear you say
Thanks, Chad.
Sorry.
Can you say that one more time, Carol? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, I would say I would go in there any time of day or night, but not with a Ouija board.
Oh, yeah. No, I want to see like how I think her last name's Davis, Cara Davis from Northern Ireland. When her and her team go into castles and stuff like that, it's her and a few other ladies with a Ouija board, and so can you imagine like conjuring that spirit? One that's
yeah.
That would be kind of cool to see. Get over there, Carol, and do it, because I'm not going in there.
Oh, I'll go to Barbados. And from the pictures, it shows. I mean, you can tell that it's seen its better days, but it shows. You just go down the stairs and it's all open, So I don't think it's. I don't know. This has been such a long time ago, but
Sonny, we could take money out of the Cash App fund and we can fund her whole trip with it.
Oh, please do.
All $5.
I told my wife last night.
I get some peanuts on the plane.
That me and you have to fill up the Cash App card, because that's going to pay for both of our trips to Vegas.
Yep.
That's my. Oh, and look at it, guys. This is our Cash App card.
Yeah, look at the Cash App card.
Oh, cool. That's so cool.
You guys see the Big Dipper in there? It's around my chip.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I see the Big Dipper. Yeah.
Orion's belt
was by the moon, and then I got the North Star.
reminds me of Men in Black, where the cat had the collar and it had Orion's belt on it.
I think it's so cool they let you draw and make your own card.
Yes.
My phone's got a stylus, so I even got Carl in the UFO on there for Dave. That's Carl. Carl.
Looks like a Bigfoot in there. Carl.
That's Carl's big head.
Hey, Carl.
I love it.
He's rocking the peace sign on there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I thought that was cool, guys.
The Cash App card.
Cash App.
Get yours today at cashapp.com.
That's it, too. It's the Paranormal Chop Shop card.
That is
Paranormal
so cool.
Chop Shop.
I need to send one to you now, Chad.
That's cool that it says it up on the top right corner. Oh, don't send one to me. It'll be empty.
I don't care. It's your
I'll be
money.
emptying that thing out.
I'd be
Spend
going
it
to
however you
Starbucks.
want. Deanna said,
I'd use
she
it for
goes,
this.
so when
Lynn
you
went to Barbados. Oh,
who did?
Lynn.
Ah,
La
did she go there?
I don't know.
I mean,
But she's been to Barbados. It's the cemetery at the Parish Church, Christian Parish Church. Something like that.
The Paris Christian Church in Barbados. That just sounds scary
Christian
right there.
Church, Christian Church Paris Cemetery.
Ooh, scary.
It's very scary. It's very scary.
scary stuff.
Let's go.
Can I come out now?
Christian Church. Yeah.
Okay.
Christian Church, Barbados.
Look up the Chase family crypt.
You're always walking through through cemeteries and stuff. Cass, would you go in there and do that with the Ouija board with
Oh.
a few people?
No Ouija board.
Hmm.
I'm the same way. I've never even touched one, guys. I won't.
Sonny, this looks creepy, man.
Oh,
Does
show
it?
us. Show us.
Let's see it.
I'm pulling it up. Hold on.
Hey, Jamie, pull up that picture for Chad, buddy.
Hey, young Jamie, can you go ahead and pull up a couple pictures for me, man? I just need those 2 pictures of.
Someday you will have your own little Jamie, though. Okay.
One day. Look how
Oh,
creepy
no.
that looks.
I ain't going in there.
There's the
Oh, that is awesome.
That is so cool.
What is that behind? Is that a castle?
That's the church, I believe.
That was a church always, though? It almost looks like an old castle.
I mean, the style of Barbados, I guess. I'm not sure. But from what I've read, that is. But there's other pictures out there, some of when it was newer, and then it decrepit like that. But I mean, I would go in there, no problem. But I don't want to take. I don't like to tempt fate, and I know the Ouija board is like just a game, really, right?
Mhm.
But
Okay.
if you have a your intention can play a huge part. I don't want to entertain anything negative. I'm all about not doing that. So I'm not going to go there.
That's what I've heard about a lot of stuff is just it's all about intention.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
go in there wanting to be scared, then they're going to scare you. If you want to go in there and spread peace and love and say some Christmas cheer to all the people in the cemetery, then maybe they'll give you some positive feedback.
Yeah. So true. That is true.
That's very true.
I'm saving a bunch of pictures here to bring in. This one, this one, this one. Ooh, that one's creepy.
I love the creepy pictures. I love cemeteries, hands down. Ask Cassie. It's just so peaceful to me.
Yeah, and it doesn't.
You know.
I've never really had a problem, even at nighttime. I've never had a problem riding a bike through there or walking through one.
Yeah. I mean, I've gone like 3 in the morning, whatever. I've gone and done live streams. I've gone just.
It's intention, and it's in your head too. Like if you're scared or something, you know what I mean? Like if you're happy, you're gonna have a happy experience. If you're scared, you're gonna have a scary experience.
Yeah.
Your mind plays a lot of tricks on you when you're scared.
Yeah.
I have that.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine being in there doing that and then that metal door right there just slamming shut?
Or can you imagine a dump truck just dumping a bunch of concrete or like asphalt right there while you're in there and you can't ever get out?
I can swim out of there.
I can swim out of there.
Yeah, that's craziness.
So this looks like how they found, this is how they found them.
That's one of the drawings of. Yeah, there's even news clippings out there. I had those too. News clippings at the time, during the time.
Sweet.
I mean, could you imagine how big of a deal that would be if it got out today, right? But back then, oh my gosh, the whole town and surrounding towns, they went and whenever somebody was buried, they wanted to see, okay, where's the coffin's going to be today? So, yeah, it's crazy.
It's a crazy story.
It's still you saying that one of them was halfway up those stairs. That is strange.
Yeah.
For one, they're heavy if they're lead lined, and like I said, who wants to steal a whole coffin? With someone in it. That's
yeah.
That is a very unexplainable event right there to find stuff like that. And flooding, that thing's not gonna. I mean, I know it could flood, but it's not going to move coffins around like that.
Well, and again, the wooden one, Thomasina's, there was no sign of water damage, and it was wood, so it would,
you'll definitely see the
show,
mark.
yeah. And then also they checked the surrounding, crypts,
Mm-hmm.
and there was nothing. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows? It's still creepy.
That's an awesome story, Carol. Thank you for sharing that, because I've never heard of that. I've never seen those pictures or heard of that cemetery before.
Yeah.
That's the kind of cemetery I would go through. That one probably. I don't ever go in cemeteries. It's not scary to me. It's more sad to me, and I just don't like it sometimes.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this one, Carol? The Howard Mausoleum Pyramid?
No.
Look how creepy that
awesome.
looks.
Where's it at?
It says it's on the Irish coast. 18 members of the Howard family are eternally resting in an Egyptian pyramid.
Ooh.
I'd love to look more into that.
That is cool. That is cool. And you said Scotland?
On the Irish coast.
Irish coast.
Oh, Ireland.
Cemetery in Arklow.
So many good spooky stories come from Ireland and the castles there, and they've got their own line of spirits, elementals, and they have some creepy little troll people, and they've got all kinds of little things that we don't hear about, and that is just fascinating.
Their castles there are beautiful.
Oh yeah.
They are amazing.
Yes. And I would love to go.
This says when Ralph Howard of Viscount County, Wicklow, and had his family's pyramid built in 1785, he did so at the height of neoclassicism, whatever that is. I've never heard of that before.
I think it was kind of like when the discrimination of, I don't know, you have to look up that word, but I think that's what happened.
In this time period, stylistic imitations of Greece, Rome, and Egypt not only displayed one's education, but also one's good taste. Though these might seem at odds with European setting, they're not entirely uncommon. That'd be so cool to be buried in a pyramid. The Howard Pyramid standing 30 feet tall. Oh, it's only 30 feet tall.
Well, that's tall enough.
Yeah, that's true.
How many bodies they get in there, I wonder?
It says the pyramid has 33 slabs for coffins, which some take to be an indication of Freemason connections in conjunction with the mysterious pyramid. Only about half the slots are occupied. The mausoleum was sealed without explanation in 1823, and it's been covered in ivy and plant life in the century and a half of neglect since. Ooh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
The residents of Arklow reported hearing a baby's cries coming from the cemetery at night, which only ceased once the corpse had been removed and interred elsewhere, and the pyramid was sealed for all time.
See, that seems to be a thing. That's
creepy.
That is.
Oh, that is creepy. That's sweet though. I want to be in a pyramid.
Who's got the pyramid in New Orleans? What's his name? The actor. He's still alive. What's his name?
He's still alive?
Well, he built it, so that's where he's going to be buried. Oh my God, what's his name? The movie he played in was several. The one where he had to break into the prison because there was a nuclear bomb and
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage. Ah.
You had it.
He people would go in. This is when you could go into that cemetery. They don't let people in there anymore without, like if it's your family, but it's not open to public. But people would kiss. Yeah, they would go and they would kiss it, and then the caretakers would clear it off, clean it off, and he would come. And he got mad because they had cleaned it off, and they said that the preachers or whatever of the church that this is associated with didn't, didn't like that. I didn't want it. So he doesn't get his kisses from his fans on his.
Well, damn. Maybe after he passes, they'll let him kiss it.
Maybe.
Weird. Subsequently, oh wait. The property was... Cage has a history with the city of New Orleans, having purchased both the infamously haunted Lalaurie Mansion and the historic Our Lady Perpetual Help Chapel. Both properties were foreclosed on in 2009 after a tax debacle. Subsequently, Cage purchased his unnamed tomb in the city's beloved St. Louis Cemetery No. 1, home to the grave of another of New Orleans' supernatural heavies, Mary Laveau.
She was the voodoo princess. Voodoo queen.
Oh.
Voodoo queen. Yeah, that house, it's all, big story about that one. You guys should look that up sometime. It's sad, it's scary, it's creepy. But he did get in a bunch of tax problems.
This website is really cool.
Which one is that?
Atlas.
There's a picture of her right there.
Atlas Obscura, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another cool story too, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Huh. I have to look into that one. That one's creepy.
What is that? Oh my god, it looked like feet down a hole, like
here.
I'm like, did somebody go down there and get stuck? No.
I don't know. I thought it was cigars.
Oh yeah, see, your eyes are better than mine.
That was weird. It sounded like somebody just joined in here. Oh, it was.
Oh.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
I just dropped out.
Oh, okay. Sonny, I just saw that you said you're gonna be right back. You taking off for a second? All right, man. So
make me some breakfast. Just kidding.
Yeah, hopefully he makes me some breakfast. I'm starving.
Bacon.
Yeah, definitely bacon.
I need more coffee too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I like a light caramel color after you know when you add the creamer.
Just a light caramel color.
Yeah, not dark caramel.
Just enough to change the color.
Anybody else want anything while I'm gone?
I'll take a couple silver dollar pancakes while you're at it.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Bite size, like 25 of them.
I made those for my wife yesterday morning for breakfast when she got up to go to work, but she didn't eat them. She didn't eat breakfast, so I gave them to the dogs.
Aww.
That was a good gesture, and you were sick too, so
I would have ate them.
It's a very good gesture.
With a little blueberry syrup.
She never has time for that.
Aww.
But at least I did it.
That's right. It's the thought that counts.
That's right.
I'll eat breakfast for dinner any day.
Yeah.
Better.
Don't let Dave hear you say that. You'll
I
be
won't.
eating breakfast for dinner around SORs. He does not like that. I don't know. Why does he not like that, Chad?
He just says, every time he brings it up, he just says that it's just not the right thing to do. It's called breakfast because you eat breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, but you're breaking fast. So sometimes I don't break my fast till.
Hey, I don't know if anyone's ever brought that up to him before. We should tell him that. Hey, Dave, it doesn't matter when you eat breakfast.
I don't stop breaking my fast over and over and over up until like 5 a.m. Then I have a food coma and I pass out.
Amen. That's where I'm at.
All right, I'm going to step away.
All right,
I'll be back. Maybe
no problem, man.
20 shakes of a lamb's tail or 50 shakes.
Oh, boy. Don't shake it too many times, man. We're on a podcast here. We got stuff to do.
Gosh, stop laughing so much.
Wash your hands.
Okay.
Wash your hands.
I'll just beat it against the wall to dry it off. I'm peeing outside, guys.
Oh, boy.
My dad always says, I'm going to go water the lilies.
Go water the lilies?
Hey, Lynn, you can go to my channel and watch the Barbados.
He's got to pee so bad.
She says she's freaking out about the Barbados picture. She wants you to put them up again.
Oh, I haven't been reading the chat. Let me see here. Barbados picture.
She's saying, please.
Like this?
Yeah, just all of them.
Or this one, Lynn.
I want to find the
Or...
picture of the news clipping because that was just...
Oh, gosh.
Going through them all here, Lynn. Going through them all. I'm freaking out about the Barbados picture. Please, please, please.
I love a good mystery. Tell you that.
It's definitely a cool story. I'm gonna have to look into that more.
Yeah.
I like all these spooky stories.
Yeah.
There
And
you go,
especially when it's not in the United States. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Can you have me share?
Yeah, you can hit share screen.
Hold on. I never do this right. Okay, hold on. Cat is grabbing my
You
mouth.
can either hit share your whole screen or you can share just a tab. There's entire screen, window, and tab.
Oh, the cat. Okay, what do you guys see? A bunch of pictures?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep,
so
a bunch of pictures all together.
some of these are not related, like the the chase.
Yeah, I saw that one too. What's that all? That looks like
I don't know.
stalagmites.
If that's in a crypt there somewhere, I don't know.
I would not be caught dead, and I mean maybe dead, but that's creepy looking.
So you can see like this one looks like it was. You can't. I don't know if you can tell, but like when it was freshly new, right? And then you got that one when it's obviously.
Lynn says, "The church. Show me the church." She wants to see the damn church. Like,
You were right on it. Oh, there's one. There's a good one right there. Yep.
Yeah, there's a good one on the church.
That's a pretty church.
Yeah.
Now show her the steeple and open it up and show her the people.
And show her all the people.
I want to find the ad, but I don't know if or the news clipping from back then, but I did a lot of digging for all the pictures and stuff, and it was fun putting it together. And
Yeah, I bet. That's on you have that on your channel, you said? That
yeah,
whole
it was
story?
like my first video, I think, that I made, or second.
And her channel is youtube.com/CarolXO, which is also on the bottom of the screen.
Thank you for putting that up there.
Yeah, no problem. I put it in the description too with a link, so people can just go in the description of the video and hit your link and go right over.
Every time it circles past like that, Carol, it costs you $0.25.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna have to dip into my customer.
Hey, advertisement.
Yeah.
Yep. She wants to know, is there a clock? Let me see. I don't see a clock in the picture that I've got right there.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Lynn, do you recognize the church or something? You're really freaking out about the church.
She's into the church.
She's like, I was married there.
Did she say that?
No.
I'm gonna say that would be crazy. I don't know how old that church is, but you can tell it's been there a while.
Yeah. Barbados.
Oh, wow.
The Barbados Christ Church Parish.
Yeah.
I wonder if it says what year that was made. Search Google. Searching Google.
So, Cassie,
Yeah,
your turn. Tell me a scary story.
but I don't have any.
Yes, you do. The cabin.
Oh, my cabin story.
Mhm.
See? I don't have any.
I love cabin stories. Cabin in the woods stories?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
I
true.
want to hear.
It's a very true story.
All right,
Okay,
sign me
well,
up. Where do I sign up?
let's go. Let her roll.
Okay. I was 9 years old, and it was summertime. Okay, I'm so bad at this.
Yeah, you're okay. You got the stage. You got
Okay.
the floor.
And my mom rented a cabin, an old cabin in the woods, because we wanted to get out of town, for the weekend. And can you guys hear me okay?
Yep, I just hit mute so that you wouldn't hear me clicking.
Anyways.
But yeah, you sound good.
Okay, so we all headed up to the old cabin, mom and me and the family and my uncle and aunt and then their two little youngins. So we get to the cabin and it's like spooky looking as hell. So we go into the cabin and okay, this was so much better when I read it out. But, okay, so this old cabin. Well, guys, I felt like something was watching us the whole time. I was scared. I stayed by my mom, and I was always very highly, I think, empath is what you say, and I just felt things.
Yeah. How old were you?
I was 9.
Okay.
So, and of course, my dad was adventurous, and there was an attic. So, Dad and my uncle had to go up into the attic. Yeah, they went up into that attic. So
Is this at nighttime?
this is at nighttime.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So all of us women, well, not women, I wasn't woman, but okay, the ladies were in the living room, sitting in the old cabin, and in my dad brings this old wicker, like, little baby carrier, baby bed thing. Creepy as hell, guys. Creepy. I was thinking, like, even at 9 years old, I was thinking, why would you bring this? Why would you take that out of that attic? Why? And my auntie, well, she even put her baby, I think he was like 2 months old, put the baby into the little, old baby bed, or baby basket, I'm sorry. And we were all just kind of sitting there talking. And the baby basket starts sliding across the floor. Yeah.
With a baby in it?
With the baby in it.
Okay.
My aunt, I remember her screaming bloody murder. And she grabs the baby. And then, the two women, my mom and her, are having us kids and taking us to the cars. Like we're out of here. We're out of here.
Mm-hmm.
My dad and my uncle grab everything. And well, we ended up leaving. We didn't end up staying the night. We didn't end up staying the weekend. Thank God.
Yeah.
It was so creepy, guys. It was so creepy. And till my mom died, she kind of blamed herself because, like, a couple of months later, the baby ended up passing away. So she thought, oh my God, it had something to do with that basket.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't think it did, but the baby did end up passing away, my cousin. And she blamed herself until she died for her nephew passing.
Oh, that's a shame. I wish she didn't blame herself for that, because it probably had nothing to do with it.
I'm sure it didn't. But she thought maybe, like, oh my gosh, what if there was like a curse on this little baby basket thing? And the baby, ended up passing away, choking to death. True, guys. True story.
Well, damn, that's scary.
That's something that happened in my life.
And that was a family cabin, or did you guys just rent it for the weekend?
Rented it. Just rented that old cabin from I don't know who. Yeah, when I was not old. It's been 30-something years.
Do you still know where it is?
No, I don't. And my mom's gone.
I'd love
It
to
would be
like
nice.
do a deep dive on that cabin and figure out who owns it and
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Me too.
who's living there.
Yeah. And I'm not talking with my aunt and uncle anymore. I don't talk with my dad anymore. I don't talk with anybody. I did talk to my brother though, and he's like, I don't remember. We just rented it,
Mm-hmm.
but he remembers us all in the living room talking, and big old shadow went by the window and scared us all. That's what he remembers.
Creepy.
Wasn't that a good story?
Yeah, that is a good score. A good
Yeah.
story. It just gives me more questions than answers.
Yeah.
So you don't go back there no more, Cass?
No, I actually wish I did know where it was. I would go back. I would totally go back, guys. I would go and I would investigate it. I'd rent it for the weekend and I would investigate.
That'd be a
That would
good
be awesome.
video.
So,
I might call my daddy too. I might call my dad.
So I just got a surprise at the door.
What'd you get?
Somebody gave me a Christmas box. Can I open it?
Yeah.
I wonder who that was.
Who do you think?
I think I have a guess.
Okay.
You might not want to show me everything. No, I'm just joking. I'm just
Uh-oh.
kidding.
Oh, boy.
I'm joking.
I'd be more worried if it was a box from Melissa.
She put like 3 of those newborn puppies in there. You better open that.
Don't shake it too
Oh,
much.
the box is beautiful. It's not just like it's like a box you can use.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas Vacation. She wrapped up her damn cat.
Look at that.
Wow, look at that
Aw.
box. That's
Look
nice.
at that.
Puppy dog's like, what's in there?
Oh, look at the little shutters. Oh, Cassie. What? Cassie.
Oh boy, she overdid it. She overdid it.
Oh, this got a C.
Oh, that's cool.
I love how happy she is about this little stocking with a C on it.
Oh my gosh, Cassie.
In fact, she loves Starbucks. That's her favorite thing in the world.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
so you're so
Yes.
sweet.
You're so sweet, Cassie.
Oh my goodness. Looky.
I love how appreciative she
Oh,
is.
I like the gnome.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
wow, that's cool.
gnomes.
You could give Carol a pair of socks, guys, and she would be the most appreciative person in the world,
I think that's how a lot of us are, probably.
right?
Got a little.
Oh.
Got a little.
Little tchotchke there.
You can smoke that. I'm just kidding.
Some of the things in there you can smoke.
Cassie, you could do this.
You're my best friend.
Oh, it's got gnomes.
Oh,
Gnomes
wow,
for
that's
the
cool.
holiday.
She loves coffee, guys.
I love my coffee.
And gnomes.
Me too. I love
And
coffee.
gnomes.
Little
Aww,
gnomes on there.
Cassie.
I put her something toy. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa! Even got some official Starbucks stuff.
Yeah.
The Starbucks
hot
hot
cocoa.
chocolate is really good.
Oh,
And a
man.
mug. Jeez.
It just keeps going. Holy cow, Cassie.
Another Nomi.
I feel like I should just name this podcast like Christmas presents.
Candy. That's right.
Unboxing Christmas presents.
Right?
Got some candy in there?
Spooky! Spooky's in the house.
Spooky.
Hey, I'm not done. I
Is
also got goodies.
is Tim McCart in here too?
Yeah, Tim's been in here for a while, bud.
Oh, I didn't even see Tim. I'm sorry I didn't see you here, buddy. How's it going, man? All right, now we're getting to watch.
Aww.
She's still going.
That's for a wine bottle.
Oh, that's for a wine
Ooh,
bottle? That's a good
pretty cool.
idea.
Yeah.
Wine bottle
A
koozie.
wine bottle cozy.
Just that wine bottle.
My granddaughter's gonna put this on her Barbie doll.
I'm sure she will.
It's a cozy koozie.
Cute.
Oh, Cassie, seriously, didn't have to do this.
Spooky says, Pookie needs coffee. Be right back. He's like, you guys are way too damn awake for me right now.
Thin Lizzie Borden, how's it going?
Then Lizzie.
Then Lizzie.
Love that purple hair, Lizzie.
Yep, those are those Halloween cards.
What are those?
Now you can do readings.
Oh, that is
Sweet.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're reading cards?
No, they're playing cards.
They're playing cards, but you can read them too.
Oh,
Thank
sweet.
you, Cassie.
You're welcome.
Oh.
So now she can do some readings on us.
Cassie St. Nick.
Yeah.
She's not Krampus this year.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
I can dress up as
That
Krampus though.
purple hair. I can see it good in that picture now.
Is it the salt shaker?
Yep. Vintage salt and pepper shakers. Because she loves
Where'd the
vintage.
other one go?
She loves vintage. Oh, this is good in there.
Then Lizzie says
Huh?
you can use for tarot too.
Thank you so much, Cassie.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness, there's so much in here.
That's what we're doing, Sonny. We have to just do StreamYard unboxings of all of our Christmas gifts.
Yes.
Oh, wow. This looks, yeah, this is vintage. Oh my goodness.
Except I told everybody I'm broke this year, so nobody's getting any presents.
I think we're all broke.
I have something to show.
Oh, this is gorgeous, Cassie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Hey,
my.
Chad, how come when I send you something through Amazon, I keep getting your updates? How come they don't give you the updates and tell you you got something coming?
Because you're the one that ordered it.
I guess that's how it works. When I put the receipt on there, I thought they
Yeah,
gave
and we
you
want
the
opening
update.
videos too. Just kidding.
What's that, Cassie?
We want opening videos from you.
Yeah, I should have probably did an unboxing of my cards that you got me. I can
Yeah.
pretend that they're new. Oh my god, look at these.
I'll have to send you a second deck.
Yep, now you're just going to have to send me another one so that I can do another. No,
I'll have
I'm
to send
joking.
you some vintage knives. I love that
Vintage
vintage
Did you
knives.
send 2 of these?
Yeah, I did. You did get
Because
two?
there's only one and the lid to another
Oh my
one.
gosh. Now, how did it disappear? That's the
It's
question.
Barbados, the Crypt,
Krampus.
Chase family Crypt.
Make
Yeah.
sure you check every little thing. This is
I
gotta
know.
be.
I'm gonna go over everything. I just have like all the animals are like cats trying to get my gnomes and
She
Lynn
likes those
wants,
clothes. She's still holding them.
Lynn wants somebody to
That
pick a
was
card for her.
awesome getting to see Carol open up her gift. And
Yeah, that
Cass,
was
you're
cool.
so sweet.
Perfect timing.
So nice.
yes. Oh, these are so cool.
Now she can read them. Read them like tarot to us.
Oh, I brought that up, Chad, because I just got another update right now while we were.
Oh, you
doing
did?
this. Yeah, and it says it's going to be there between 1 and 5.
Ah,
So
1 and
I
5.
don't
That
think
must be
that's
an
your
Amazon
time, though.
delivery.
I think for some reason that would be my time. I was just making sure they weren't sending it here.
Oh, that would be your time then. So yeah.
Yeah. So
10
yeah, you
and
got a while.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, Chad, I'll have to send you that UFO deck. You like
You have a
UFO,
UFO deck?
alien.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
They have a UFO tarot card reading
It's,
deck,
it's
or
Oracle.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm not good with tarot, so we'll do Oracle.
These
I
are
have a UFO one too.
so cool.
Same here, Thin Lizzie.
I love skulls and skeletons, so
Yeah, that's sweet.
that is.
I've got the Halloween Oracle deck that Cassie got me, and there's
Mhm.
a card in there where there's 2 skeletons next to each other. Looks cool.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. Oh, these are so cool. So cool.
Well, we'll just have to wait. Everybody just has to stay on the podcast now, and we'll just wait for my delivery to get here, and then we'll do mine.
I love that.
That is so cool.
I didn't send you nothing big. It's like it's just
Uh-huh.
sent you an eraser topper for. No, really, it's nothing big. I came across these things. And I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
I found it.
Started,
You found it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Krampus didn't take it.
Nope.
Good.
Sorry.
Uh-oh. Don't be sorry. We love dogs.
He's not loving somebody right now. Oh, these are so beautiful.
Did you guys see the alien deck?
I don't think so. That doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, I have a alien deck. I'll show you. Hold on a second.
She's got to go into her oracle card or deck room. She's got a whole room for decks.
I've got a whole area in here. Let me find it.
I just picture you walking into like a giant pyramid and you have to like go through these hallways and to get to your deck room.
Oh, that would be so cool.
It's hidden walls, you know, that goes up a scary stairway.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
can
then
totally
she's
see
got
her.
a code of different bricks you have to put.
Yeah.
And if you push the wrong one, a big crater comes rolling down.
It's like the Addams Family house. If you pick the wrong chain that you pull, it dumps you out on the ground.
On TikTok, this lady moves a book in her bedroom on her little bookshelf, and it opens up a door, and then you go down the stairs into this little room, and it's full of books.
I want that.
Mine would be full of decks.
I'd be full of coffee and food products.
So I'm guessing you don't. If you like coffee that much, you probably don't use coffee out of a Keurig. If I had to guess.
Yeah, that's all I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm the only one that drinks it, and it's pop it in, you're done.
Easy. I just bought Death Wish K-Cups.
Have you tried them?
Yeah, I tried. I had one on the way to work last night.
Is it bitter? Do you add something?
The taste isn't real good. I drink black coffee.
Ugh.
I never put anything in it.
Oh,
There's some
nasty.
coffee I can, but some it's just.
I started drinking like the guy at work, he calls them foo-foo drinks. I started drinking like foo-foo drinks out of the coffee machine at work, and when you work in a factory, everybody makes fun of you for putting anything in your coffee. So I quickly got talked into just drinking black coffee. And now that's all I drink is just black coffee. It tastes good, but
So
yeah, the Death Wish coffee doesn't have a good flavor. It just has a lot of caffeine.
yeah, something you can do to get rid of the bitterness, but you have K cups, but if you make it in a regular pot, put ground up eggshells in it, and it'll take out the bitterness.
Oh, okay.
I was just we talked about that before on I don't remember which show it was, Chad, this one or Paranormal Chop Shop. Told
With
my daughter
Benjamin.
about that, and she did it, and she was like, "Why does that work, Dad?" And I don't know. My grandma taught me. I don't know why it works. It just works.
Bim Jim taught us that too, right? With coffee.
Did he?
Yeah, he's the one that said he got coffee making down to a science because he had beakers and Bunsen burners and everything else going in his kitchen trying to figure out the exact temperature.
That's like the
Carol,
water
he actually
boy.
has a coffee pot that it like has to travel through the beakers, and
Oh
he
my
said
gosh,
it
that
takes
would be
like
fun.
10 minutes to make one cup. Or so.
That would be
Oh,
fun.
and then he drinks it with soda. He drinks coffee and cola after he
Yep.
makes his coffee.
Either Pepsi or Coke.
Yep.
50-50 he mixes it.
hmm
Carol, can you show your shakers?
What shaker?
Yeah, let's see your shakers, Carol.
Jeez, what kind of show is this?
And shake them too. Don't just shake
He's
'em.
holding your deck.
Shake 'em.
I'm going to show my deck too.
Show your
I
deck and
love
shakers.
salt and pepper. I
Oh,
love
shake
vintage,
it like a salt paper.
and I
salt
love salt and
shaker.
pepper.
They're cute.
Those are cool. That's a cool
Look at
idea.
those big smiles
That
on
is
the
kinda
mirror.
neat. I've never seen.
They like these shakers.
Yeah,
Are those
I've
ceramic?
never seen anything like that.
Yes. Listen.
That is pretty cool.
I'm
I
sorry.
can't listen to that. I cannot listen to that.
That was-
Oh my god.
I'm
Whew.
sorry. But these are gorgeous. They're gonna go up on top of my stove, the back of the stove. You know how it goes
That back.
with the other one.
The biggest smiles I've ever seen on these two.
Can't
Looking at
see
your
Sonny
shakers.
with his Chad Smith
It's my Jack
podcast
in the
logo on
Box
his head.
podcast. Chad Smith podcast, Jack in the Box head.
Here, I'll put this up.
Oh no! Whoa!
So now we've all seen Carol's shakers.
Those are my
Everyone's
Got
seen
Melissa
Carol's
Willie in the
shakers.
van.
I do
Get a
have
big
vintage
head in there.
shakers.
Vintage shakers.
Vintage shakers. Oh, they're still nice. Those are nice shakers you got there, Carol.
They're holding up pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're going to be 53 in January. Wait,
Who's
what
going to
are
be
we talking
53
about?
in January?
Yeah, I was gonna say we're not talking about the shakers no more. Are we?
I'm
I
like,
don't remember seeing a date on the bottom of those.
yeah, I don't remember seeing a date on those. I thought they were brand new.
These are so
Yeah, the
cute.
damn sure ain't no expiration date on those ones.
They're pretty.
Yes.
All right, now
Oh,
I do
Thin
have
Lizzy
to go
said
make
that-
coffee, guys.
You want to make some coffee?
Be back in 2 and 2. Yeah, I
Alright,
just
man.
got to go tell Alexa to do it. It takes.
Oh, all
I
right.
have to put coffee in there.
Hello.
Be back in 1 minute.
All right. Ask her for a fart, too.
Fart? Oh, yeah.
If you ask Alexa for a fart, she'll fart. Ooh, Mystic Martian Oracle. Those
those-
look sweet.
They are the most interesting cards I have ever seen anybody read.
Ah,
There's the back of them. There's the back of them.
yeah.
It's like a wormhole.
It's pretty cool.
Whoa, it's all like cartoony.
Yeah.
Oh, will you give me a reading?
You want a reading?
Yeah,
Okay.
out of that deck. That's sweet.
Okay.
Arcturgy.
Hold on a second. You want me to
It's
pick
not
a
just-
card?
It's not just nonsense either. It's like real,
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I'd love
Do you
to see
want me to pick one intuitively, or do you want to pick a number?
17 just popped in my head when you said that, so we'll just go with 17.
Go.
Readings in the morning.
Start your
Number
day out.
17. Okay. This is going to be Chad's next deck, okay?
New show. Coffee and a reading.
Yeah.
Your day going.
Hey, we'll do that.
You love it.
Coffee and reading. Oh, let me bring you up.
Syrians.
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 Responsibilities, lessons, growing up. Ooh. Okay. All right.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that is cool. Look at all the artwork that goes into that.
That's it. Right there. You got to grow up, Chad.
All right.
Lessons. I'm just kidding.
I'm growing up. Learning my lessons. Krampus.
Hmm.
You will learn your lesson.
Number 19? No. Okay. Syrians. Oh, they have Syrians A and B. Okay. So yours is Syrians B.
Mm,
Oh.
for bad boy.
Yeah. Syrian B. You guys hear me?
Yep. Can hear you good.
Beings are from the Sirius binary, possibly trinary star system. Sirius B is the white dwarf companion star that was once larger than Sirius A, where Syrian B beings reside. The shamanic Dogon tribe of West Africa revere their ancient teachings on their deity, Namo, who was a Syrian star being that was said to arrive in a massive flying boat, then instructed them in complex astronomy and ancient history. Dagon artifacts dating back 400 years have accurate orbits of the stars before astronomers had telescopes. Namo informed the Dogon shamans that humanity's descent of consciousness was due to materialism and greed. Some suggest certain renegade Sirius B ETs may have sold out and are responsible for providing advanced interdimensional technology to clandestine government agencies for the Montauk and Philadelphia projects, which inside sources say failed miserably and terrible consequences. Syrian beings are bipedal. Bipedal. What does that mean, guys?
Bipedal means you walk on 2 feet.
Okay. With amphibian and aquatic features. They are superb in water and have advanced civilizations and technology to navigate cosmos. Syrian beings visited and interacted with ancient Babylonia, Akkadian, and Sumerian civilizations. So the card meaning: sink or swim, having to face facts, growing up, adolescent, responsibility, bisexual, preoccupied, integration, lessons, other commitments, entertainment, training, apprentice, and novice. That was Chad's reading.
Well, thank you.
So
I
it's
don't
kind of
even
fun,
know.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's really cool. Sounds like I used to be a being that traded some knowledge with the government and it failed. So sounds about like something I would do.
Cards are so neat.
Yeah, those are sweet. Cassie, did I give you a reading from the deck you got me?
Yeah,
Okay, just making sure.
I love the deck you got. The Halloween deck.
The Halloween deck. There's
Well,
a
if you're
couple.
interested in this one, I'll have to send you one, okay?
What's that?
If you're interested in I think you really would like the Martian deck.
I probably would, yeah, but you don't have to keep sending me stuff that costs money. It costs money.
I think I have every deck there is. Almost.
How many do you think you have in your collection?
63.
Holy.
And I've given away probably 30.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 people out there that have decks. That's sweet.
And that's not counting these that I ordered for people.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I would say that something gifted like that, whether it's like tarot cards or whatever, if it's gifted to you, I think it has a much more, it's just a better, it has a better energy to it because it was gifted out of love, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So,
why I didn't want to buy my first one.
yeah.
Spooky Morella says, Ancient Aliens talked about this yesterday. Doggo tribe from Sirius B. How ironic is that?
And what was meant? You were meant to get that.
Meant to be.
That is so cool.
Sonny, are you talking to us or are you on the phone? You on the phone, Sonny? He must be on the phone. I see his lips moving, but he's not. I can't hear him.
He's chanting something. Just putting a curse on us.
I'm sorry.
Lynn says, I want a deck. Oh, yeah. Carol, were you going to do a reading for Lynn?
Oh. I will pull one and I'll make up my own little.
She's so good at that, guys. She's so good at that.
They're just regular playing cards, but they have some have a cute little Halloween saying on them. But back in the day, before, people, you would see grandmas just with their playing cards, grandpas, uncles, just with a regular deck. And, they made their own tarot oracle out of them. You know what I mean?
Just out of a regular deck of playing cards?
Yeah.
So they would just pull a number and then just get intuitive with that number?
And I mean, I don't know exactly, each thing, the Queen of Hearts, right?
Mm-hmm.
that would mean maybe something of the heart, something of a lover, something of a couple, or whatever, a team. I don't know for sure. But
Oh, and over time they would just know what each card kind of meant to them.
yeah.
That's
But
cool.
if you put your, like when I made my deck, each image meant something to me already. And so, but when you make your own, all that intention and that desire and that love you put into a card, right? It's going to pull the same. But you know what I mean? Does that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You made your own?
yeah, the ones, remember the beaver moon
Yeah.
card deck? I made that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, there's a company I went through that printed them for me.
Wow. That's cool.
Me and Carol are gonna make a cryptid deck.
That would be sweet.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If there's
Maybe I was gonna say maybe the Paranormal Chop Shop Cash App can fund the project.
Everybody in chat, write down your favorite cryptid. Write down your favorite cryptid and put it in chat. And
What
we'll
is-
make sure.
What's a cryptid? What could that be? Is it
Mothman,
huh?
Dogman,
Okay.
Bigfoot, Mothman.
Mothman.
Yeah.
Let me find my list.
Yeah.
Spooky, no way, from the Orion star system. Spooky knows that every time I go outside and look up, I always look at Orion. I always look at the Orion star system. So that's interesting if that's really where that's from. Ancient aliens talked about doggo tribes from Sirius B, which is in the Orion star system. And I've already had a past life reading from Barbara Jean Lindsay, and she told me she saw me in a craft, and I was one of the tall beings in the craft.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. How tall are you?
I'm 5'8", so
See?
not in this lifetime.
See?
He's big.
That to me makes sense because you were tall at one time, and
Now I'm trying out
now
the short
you're-
life.
It's right.
5'8". I didn't know they stack shit that high.
Hashtag short life.
So
I'm
I
only
got
5'7".
I got the. Granted, I didn't shuffle them all super well, but I got the 6 of hearts and the 5 of diamonds. And there's
6
a little
of hearts.
girl. And what is she doing? Looks like she's having a tea party. And 2 little boys that are full of mischief. So I would say, here's this innocent, sweet little girl minding her own business. And then you got to watch out for the 2 mischievous little boys that are up to no good. So maybe it's saying, watch your back. Watch your back. Maybe something is not all on the up and up. And just kind of pay attention to people. And somebody might just not have the best intentions for you. That's...
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe there's 2 different... Maybe the 2 guys, instead of being 2 actual humans, maybe it's like a 2... I don't know where I was going with that, but... Because I always look at stuff like, when I pull these cards, because I have to keep remembering that, I keep going back to like Gemma's reading where she told me that it doesn't necessarily mean like the end of a... like when it says that it could be the end of a relationship coming up, it doesn't necessarily mean like a romantic relationship. It could be the end of a career or losing a pet or something. That could be the end of a relationship. So you have to look at all the different ways it could go and try to figure out how it matches up with your situation.
Yeah. And I always liked the death card because it's an ending, and endings are good because how do you get to something better? How do you grow something better? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things get stagnant in life, and even though, hey, this is kind of cool, you don't want things to change. Usually, granted, sometimes you go through rocky paths, but wouldn't you want that to change to a better? So, I mean,
Mhm.
I'm not scared of change because I, gone through it enough to know that, things do get better and whatnots. So,
Yeah, and something has to end for a new beginning to happen. Just for the last 10 minutes, I'm going to post the StreamYard link in the chat if anybody else wants to come in and hang out. Thin Lizzie. And hang out with us. That'd be cool. Or Spooky. I know Spooky likes to hang out with us sometimes. Anybody that wants to hang out? Tim McCart asked me a little while ago. I forgot to answer. Tim says, "Hey, Chad, what would freak you out more, seeing Santa or a UFO/alien?" I would have to definitely say probably a UFO alien. I can't imagine Santa freaking me out because he's going to have some gifts with him. And if he's anything like the UPS man, we're going to get along just fine. As long as he doesn't look like Krampus. If he shows up to my door looking like this dude, I mean, that might freak me out a little bit more than the UFO.
Black mask is awesome.
Yeah, that one's really cool. He went all out on that one. Yep.
do you know how people are leaving out, especially people with businesses, but like Christmas time, they leave out like a box of treats or drinks for the UPS guy because they frequent the house. They're bringing a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of like, Santa. When you think about it, you leave out cookies and milk and he brings you gifts, right?
Mhm.
You leave that out for the UPS guy and he leaves you gifts.
That is a good idea. People do take care of their delivery people. I've heard of that before.
Yeah, my UPS guy my wife, she makes, usually around this time of year, she makes caramel popcorn, homemade caramel popcorn. And she used to make him a big old bag. But since COVID, we haven't been doing it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It would just get left there.
That would, that's how
touch
I
her.
feel about it. So I assume everybody's like that. Like, I don't want to eat. Yeah. Not now.
When this first started, Jet's Pizza, I don't know if you have Jet's Pizza down there, but there's a place called Jet's Pizza here, and they were advertising contactless deliveries. So you would just pay the tip and everything online, and they would just like knock on your door, drop the pizza, and run away. So you'd open your door, and there'd just be a pizza sitting on the ground. It's like, oh, okay, this is a strange new reality we got going on here.
Yeah. A lot of people say that too, but they still hand me the pizza or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I haven't ordered pizza forever.
I'm sorry, Chad. I just seen Spooky's comment. Spooky,
Yeah,
what
he's
the hell
something
are you
else, isn't he?
talking about?
Spooky's crazy. I think it's because we were talking about how tall we are.
Oh, okay.
I'm 5'8", and you're 5'7".
Honey, you got a naughty mind.
Well, I would have thought that too.
I know Cassie would.
You know what's scary is if they're the ones comparing sizes, it might make me the guy that has to do the measuring so it stays fair.
Here, Sonny, hold this.
Chad, how am I supposed to measure this if I got to hold it with two hands? You know what I'm supposed to do, That's a big one.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
Son of a bitch.
I found the cryptid list.
Oh yeah, she sent it. That's my fault. I was supposed to pull that up. We were talking about size comparisons, and I had lost track of time.
Did anybody put cryptids in the chat?
I don't know if anyone did.
No.
Spooky got
They want to
everybody-
see the list.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, let me pull it up differently here. Downloads. Open this bitch up right here. And then we'll go back over to StreamYard. I like saying what I'm doing like, what's his name does. Thomas Fessler. The whole time he's doing stuff, he's telling you what he's doing. Huh?
It keeps you from having dead air. Thomas Fessler's a smart man.
Yeah, man. I like watching his streams.
Me too. He's good. Even though he don't know who I am.
Oh,
I bet he knows who I am now. He ain't never gonna tell me that again.
The Jersey Devil, the Hopkinsville Goblin, Sasquatch, Flatwoods Monster, a Globster, Chupacabra, Mothman, Fresno Nightcrawler. There's number 8, Fresno Nightcrawler. The Melonheads. Never heard of that one.
Somebody told me to do a video on that. I don't know what it is either.
Mongolian Deathworm. Enfield Horror.
Mongolian Deathworm's supposed to be like Tremors, isn't it?
Oh, really?
I'm
Like
not
Under the
around
Sand?
yet.
It's like that
I
dude.
think I'm taking a stab at that one. I think that's what it is. I'm not for sure.
It could be true. Yeah, it sounds pretty scary. Shadow Person. That's a classic. Good old classic Shadow Person.
Is that a cryptid, though?
According to Cassie.
hey, this is from Pinterest,
Oh, sorry, my bad.
so it's got to be real.
It's got to be. The Dover Demon. I'm not sure what that says.Ningen. Ningen. A Jackalope. That's a. Isn't that a
That's
Bunny
a
with
rabbit with
horns.
horns.
rabbit with horns? That's got to be just some. That's just a hunter on
Are
shrooms or something.
these aren't put in order as of the most popular ones, is it? They can't. 'Cause
I don't
mine's
think
all
so.
the way down to 26.
Oh, Skinwalker.
Yeah, that's my favorite cryptid
Hey,
guy.
at least the Skinwalker's on there. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. The Loveland Frogman. Ozark Howler.
Oh, that's a Bigfoot, I think, isn't it?
The Ozark Howler.
Yeah, isn't it? It's something like that. Another like Yeti and big and Sasquatch and
Hey, is this dude right here?
yeah, something like that.
Looks like a
That's-
Yeti or something.
Yeah.
Crawfordsville Monster. How big is
Bigfoot's
that
my
son of a
favorite.
bitch? Oh, look at that guy.
I had never heard of that. That's like
creepy
the
looking.
one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
Yeah, man. Looks like something from Monsters Inc.
I was just thinking that.
Right?
The Squonk. Number 21.
Where's the Squonk? What one's he?
Where the hell's he at? Squonk. I don't see number 21 on there. It's off the page.
Yeah, he's off the page a little.
Damn it.
Well,
I don't
that's
think I
sus.
can go over. That's sus.
Oh,
They're trying
down
to
here
hide
on the
him.
bottom. Look at the all the way to your left. I think
Down
that-
here?
Oh no. Yeah, right next to that dinosaur head. When you go back, zoom back, and make it small. There. Oh no, he's not there.
Yeah.
It
I
should
don't
have been
think we
right
have the
there.
whole
It's not
page.
there.
Hey, that's a classic. I used to look that one up all the time in school.
What
Old
is it?
Nessie,
Oh yeah.
the Loch Ness Monster, the Montauk Monster. I've heard of that before. 23. Look at
29
24.
looks like
Flying
a
rods.
sand dollar with hands. That
Yeah.
picture.
That flying rod, I've seen how they make those on video.
What
Somebody-
do you mean?
Somebody breaks it down and shows you what you're seeing on YouTube. Because I think the flying rods, that's just I don't know if that's like a thing that you see with your naked eye or if that's just something that people see on video. Because I have seen on video before. I'm not sure what that says. Pugwudgie? Puckwoogie?
Puckwudgie?
Huh?
Puckwudgie, maybe?
Yeah.
Puckwudgie.
That guy right there? Puckwudgie?
Cute little guy.
Skinwalkers, good old classic Skinwalker.
Mm.
Geff the Talking Mongoose. I'd love to party with that guy. He looks like he'd party. He looks like one of the guys from... Actually, this looks like one of the guys from Men in Black, the coffee drinkers.
Hey, that's Krampus.
Who? This one? 28?
I don't know. He looks like it.
He does look like it. Marilyn Goatman. The Maryland Goat Man. Then we got the Cabbage Town Tunnel Monster, which that's creepy looking. Wonder if he takes up the whole shape of the tunnel. That's what it looks like.
The tunnel with hands.
Yeah. And then the Hoop Snake.
The hoop snake.
Good old Hoop Snake.
Hmm.
That's a party favor.
I think my number one favorite is Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's got to be Bigfoot. For me, too.
Like, if you had to come up on one of those in a dark forest by yourself, what one would you not least likely want to see?
The least likely would for me would have to be this guy right here. It's probably 7. Which is that? Oh, the Mothman? Yeah, I don't know. I've never had a good fascination with the old Mothman guy.
Yeah, Mothman. Oh, man.
Apparently we have those in Michigan. Michigan Mothman.
Michigan Mothman.
Yep.
They have a statue erected for that, for him.
Isn't that's from Virginia, I think.
Could be.
That's where he's originally known to be.
Yeah. But think about it. You're running, he could swoop down and grab you.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't
know. I just want one that I can party with. I want one that like freaks you out, and then you're like, you guys kind of like come to an agreement, like I'm not gonna kill you, you don't kill me, and then you just go party somewhere. And then you bring them to a Christmas party, and you just be like, look who I found out in the woods. We're cool now.
We're buddies.
We're buddies. Me and Loch Ness are buddies. Lynn says Bigfoot or Nessie.
Bigfoot or Nessie. I mean, I think we all know what Bigfoot and Nessie look like.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not that it still wouldn't be scary, but something that we've never seen before, wouldn't that be more creepy? Like our imagination could never go there to picture this, and then there it is. It's like,
Well, if you guys love this, then next Thursday, Ryan Tremblay is a crypto, whatever you call that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, want to go in crypto into that. That's what he does.
That's next Thursday?
Yeah.
On the Chad Smith podcast?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah.
We're going to work on a Chad Smith podcast calendar, too. I think we're going to use Google Calendars, and that way everybody can just go on there and see who's coming up next. Until we can get a podcast going, or a website going.
Yeah, there you go.
Google Calendar, and then I'll post that on the Facebook page, and then we can see who's coming up next.
Get you all organized.
Yeah.
Sunny over there. So
I'm sorry,
small.
guys. I had to return a message for a second.
Well, hey, guys, we just did 3 hours.
I'm sorry I was only there for 2 of them.
That's okay. That's all right.
Hey, you bought your shakers, so that makes up for everything.
Docking your pay.
Yeah, we got to see you unbox your shakers.
Yeah.
And you shook them live on air. And
that's right.
Got to see the guys smile for that one.
That's worth it.
Cassie can send you your own shakers if you'd like.
That's right.
Shake them like a salt shaker.
It's spooky. I got to go back and listen to that episode last night on Spaced Out Radio. I didn't really hear a whole lot of it, but it sounded interesting.
Me too. I missed a bunch of it.
Bigfoot on the UFO?
Yeah. Said he saw Bigfoots on the UFO. I like when people say Bigfoots. It just sounds funny. Bigfoots.
But is that the plural for Bigfoots? Bigfoot?
Bigfoot is plural for Bigfoots.
Okay.
Sasquatch. I'm Sam Squanch.
Sam Squanch.
Sasquatches.
That's that damn Sam Squanch coming through here in the cabin, Sam Squanch. I like Sam Squanch.
It would have to be Big Feet would be plural for Bigfoot, wouldn't it?
There you go.
Yeah, I've heard people say big feet before, too.
Oh, my goodness.
It's referring to more than one.
And speaking of that, Bigfoot, Anon, next week.
He's got a lot of good stuff.
Is he on Tuesday?
Thursday.
Bigfoot Anon. That's the guy that came on and talked a lot.
Connor.
That guy. Yeah, the long hair, skinny
Yep.
cat with the long hair. That's a
Connor.
good guy.
He's going to be on the Chad Smith podcast next Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, we have a new booking team.
Yeah, I was
here
gonna
at the Chad
say,
Smith podcast.
we need to get somebody for Friday. We need to have. It's actually time to give the audience a guest.
Okay. Friday on the Paranormal Chop Shop at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.
I'm gonna give Bob Lazar a shout out.
Yeah, see if Bob can come on.
I'm just gonna message Jim, really.
Yeah, I'm not even messing up. if you wake me up one day and say we got Lazar, I don't know. I'm gonna fall out of my bed.
We'll do that right now. Actually, let's see.
Okay, it never hurts to message and ask, guys. I
It never does hurt
messaged
to ask.
Sure
a
don't.
ton of you big UFO channels. Hey, you can ask. They
Yep.
can say yes. They can say no.
Worst they can say is no.
That's right.
I tried getting, who was that? Oh, Michigan guy. What's his name from Dumb and Dumber?
Dumber.
Not Jim Carrey, but the other guy.
Rob?
No. Everyone knows Jim Carrey, but everyone forgets.
The blonde guy.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about again? Say it again.
Who's the guy I tried getting on the show from Michigan? He owns the Purple Rose Theater in Chelsea here. Oh, man.
Oh, when you said Jim Carrey, I thought you meant music.
I'm going to have to look it up because it's driving me nuts. And we're going past our time here. Dumb
That's all right.
and Dumber.
We can go past our time.
I really didn't like that show.
Oh, Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels.
I tried getting Jeff Daniels, but his booking agent said he was too busy for the year. I'm like, okay.
I think I'm just going to call Jim later. I'm not going to message him. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Oh, you guys are on calling status?
Yeah, it's better to call.
That's Uncle Jimmy, man.
I told him on Facebook. I was like, oh, you'll hear back from me before Christmas. We're family now, Jim.
I hope he's okay. I hope everything's all right with him.
Yeah, he's been posting a lot on Facebook, so he's up and running.
Has he?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Calling out Jim Goodall. Calling Jim Goodall.
Yeah, Jim, if you're listening.
Try to get third phase from the moon, too.
Oh, Lord. Trying to get third phase of moon?
Yeah.
Hey, when I go in there, they say hi to me sometimes.
You know,
They never say anime.
Thank you guys, Jeff Daniels. You guys said it.
if we can pull off that Bob Lazar for Paranormal Chop Shop, you'll have to do all the questioning chatter. Everyone will be thoroughly pissed off at me when all I ask him is about is the dragsters.
Yeah, we'll take
I'll
over
have
the.
Lazar on there. We'll just talk about cars.
You know who wouldn't be upset about that is probably Lazar, because every interview he's ever had is going to be about UFOs. If all we did was talk to him about drag cars, he'd be like,
"Oh man, I would love it. You already know that."
Where am I right now? You guys don't care about UFOs? Be like, well, we care, but we've already heard all of your other interviews. After you hear the Joe Rogan interview, it's 3 hours of Lazar talking. I mean, what else more do you need to know?
Yeah. We get him on here and talk about cars and the other side of them. People like to see that sometimes.
Yeah, he'd probably come back.
There's probably people that don't know he used to race. She had a jet car.
I can't book him like Sunny does.
What was that?
I can't book him like Sunny does. Sunny gets some good ones. I mean, I'm not saying that you guys aren't good. I'm just saying.
That's cool, Carol.
I'm telling you right now, it's because I use Chad. I tell him, yeah, you guys want to come do our show? And they'll say, like, fucking, who are you guys? And I'll tell them, you ever heard of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the drummer Chad Smith? They'll be like, oh, yeah, Chad Smith is your co-host? I tell them, yeah, not from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but yeah.
Look at the beaver moon.
That's the beaver.
Look at that beaver on there.
It's the cold moon this month, guys. It's the cold moon.
A cold moon.
The wrong moon.
Oh, how cool would that for me to be able to actually get Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers to
Now
come on
that
here
would
and
be
yell at you
cool.
one day, tell you to change your name, and then have Will Ferrell on there to back him up.
That would be cool. I am waiting for an email like, "Hey, Chad, we already had this copyrighted before you started your little 200 person thing you got going on here. So if you could just go ahead and take that name off your podcast, that'd be great. Thanks."
I'll change our names, Chad Smith. Then you can't.
There you go. Then he'd be like,
Then
"Damn
what
it."
you gonna do? Can't do nada.
Yep. We would be him and his lawyers and all that would be no match for us.
Oh no, I'll just tell him, hey, deal with it.
You're gonna have to just deal with it. You guys know Jim Goodall, okay?
I'll drive to LA and beat the hell out of you with them drumsticks, Chad Smith.
Cassie keeps hitting her mute button.
Is it because she's laughing?
I love that laugh. It's funny. She keeps me laughing.
Contagious. Like
Yep.
something can be funny, but when she starts laughing, I mean, it's really funny. Because you know, it's contagious.
Mhm.
Because just wait till you get porn bombed.
Oh, I'm sure that'll happen.
It's gonna happen.
Lynn says, first the Shakers, now the Beaver.
But the beaver moon is real. It's a real thing. It's a real month. She
Yep.
calls BS on something.
Melissa's calling BS. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this bitch. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with us.
Thank you for having me. And sorry that I just misunderstood.
Yeah,
Hold on,
I'm blaming
Chad.
Cassie.
Blame the
Are-
yeah.
Are we
blame
going
me.
to do a hangout after this, Chad? If not, I'll create a StreamYard real quick, and you can drop that link if you don't want to do it. In case
Yeah, we
anyone
can
wants-
we can do a hangout. That's
Okay,
fine.
we'll just use this one then. Drop this link.
All right. This link is right here. Boom. Check
There
out
you
the
go,
link in the
guys.
chat.
If you'd like to hang out with us after the show, click on that link, go backstage, and we'll bring you in as soon as Chad ends it. And Brasselhoff plays us out with that. Are we playing Brasselhoff out? Or
Yeah, we can play Brasselhoff
Brasselhoff's
out.
intro was awesome again, dude. I love that intro, dude. He is so fucking good.
Yeah, and to know that we're actually working on intro and outro music specifically for us, that's even
Then
cooler.
he said he's gonna write one for Paranormal Chop Shop for us, a spooky one. This guy is awesome,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah, he does good work.
That's a good guy.
He's a real
All right.
good guy.
So Thursday, again, give us a recap. Who we
Uh,
having on Thursday?
actually, I don't even know who we have on Thursday.
Ryan
Cassie?
Tremblay. He is a crypto. The crypto
Guru.
Yeah.
Ryan Tremblay.
Okay. And then I will work on something for Friday, guys. And Paranormal Chop Shop will get us.
Cassie, are you in a microwave?
I'm sorry.
It sounded like you were in a microwave.
That was a weird one, huh?
That was
She went
strange.
all Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. That
Yeah,
sounded-
definitely.
lot.
It sounded like
I'm
that.
sorry. I was rubbing the speaker.
You were
Uh-huh.
rubbing the speaker?
I
uh-huh.
didn't mean to.
Chad's deep voice.
If you don't know what that is, watch Private Parts today with Howard Stern, and you will figure it
sir.
out.
When that
All right, guys. On that note, we'll see you next time on Thursday. Have a good rest of your week. Peace.
See ya.
I'm doing that too.
Love y'all.
Cassie's doing it too. You just can't see her.
Jeez.
All right, bye.